855-325-1780. That's 855-325-1780.
Join Focus on the Family, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. and 12 noon. Brought to you by
Farmers IGA, H. Diego Trucking.
This is Dr. Jim Powell, Community Representative for Focus on the Family and Director of the Lucille Pierce Family Literacy Center. Remember that we have anger management, counseling, and parenting classes. We appreciate the sponsors of Focus on the Family. For more information, call 493-8888.
This is WOPP in Opp, Alabama. The time is 6 a.m. Let's go to Washington.
Townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. He acted alone. That's what authorities in New Zealand are saying about the gunman who killed 50 people at 2 mosques in Christchurch. The massacre prompting a national debate in New Zealand over gun control.
We heard from New Zealand's Prime Minister. She said that when it comes to gun control, the time to act is now, and we understand that the government will be outlining its plans to beef up New Zealand's gun laws sometime next week.
The BBC's Phil Mercer in Christchurch. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says there will be an inquiry into the country's intelligence and security service.
The purpose of this inquiry is to look at what all relevant agencies knew or could or should have known about the individual and his activities, including his access to weapons and whether they could have been in a position to prevent the attack.
A 28-year-old Australian man is in custody accused of carrying out the attack. Ethiopia's transport minister says there are clear similarities between the crash of an Ethiopian jetliner and an earlier crash in Indonesia that involved the same type of plane, a Boeing 737 MAX 8. The official basing his remarks on information obtained from one of the doomed jetliner's black boxes. Severe flooding in parts of the Midwest is blamed for at least 3 deaths. Flooding in Nebraska has badly damaged up to 500 houses in one county alone. Raging fire at a tank farm in Deer Park, suburban Houston, prompting a shelter-in-place order from residents there. Southwest Airlines and a union representing its mechanics say they're on the verge of ending a bitter, long-running labor dispute that has triggered hundreds of flight cancellations and it's also raised safety concerns. Wall Street this morning, stock futures are mixed. Right now, Dow futures are down about 48 points, S&P futures up a fraction, and NASDAQ futures currently 6 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
First Mortgages, Impact Mortgage Group, DBA Cash Call Mortgage, 19500 Jamboree Road, Irvine, California, 92612, NMLS 128231. Equal housing lender not licensed in all states, including New York. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing terms and restrictions. Okay, here's the deal. You're a freelancer, a hired hand, a self-made, self-owned business of one. Whether you're a contractor, creative director, or consultant, you're the boss. And that makes things easy. Unless, of course, you're trying to get a mortgage. When it comes to qualifying for a cash-out refi, gig economy workers come with more obstacles, more complexities, and more stress, right? Wrong. Dial 800-815-4802, and one of our cash-out mortgage specialists will help you qualify for the lowest interest loan possible, regardless of your source of income. It's the easiest call you'll make all day. Dial 800-815-4802. That's 800-815-4802. Make the cash call today. That's 800-815-4802.
Embattled Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro asking his entire cabinet to step down.
The Vice President, Delcy Rodriguez, confirmed the move on her Twitter account, saying that President Maduro had requested the entire cabinet make their posts available for a profound restructuring of the government. It was, she wrote, to safeguard the fatherland in the face of any threat. Reshuffles are common in Mr. Maduro's administration, and an inner circle of trusted allies tend to periodically move around the ministries. He's unlikely to change anything related to the military or the Ministry of Defense, though.
The BBC's Will Grant. Chinese authorities say they have arrested almost 13,000 people described as terrorists and have broken up hundreds of so-called terrorist gangs in a traditionally Islamic region of the country. News and analysis at townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. A number of men linked to the 2014 Ferguson, Missouri protests have died recently, as some questioning whether it's merely a coincidence.
2 were found dead inside torched cars, 3 others of apparent suicides, and another was ruled an overdose. All 6 deaths are drawing attention on social media and speculation in the activist community that something sinister is at play, but police say there's no evidence the deaths have anything to do with the protests stemming from a white police officer's fatal shooting of an 18-year-old black teenager. The grand jury declined to charge the officer in the case. Ron DeRockster reporting.
An appeals court set to consider the constitutionality of a Kansas statute that required people to provide documents proving U.S. citizenship before they could register to vote. 3-judge panel of the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals to hear arguments today in Salt Lake City. Kansas is appealing a ruling last year. That ruling struck down the law as unconstitutional. More on these stories at townhall.com.
The American Legion Post 157, Highway 29 North in Ghent is open Tuesday through Saturday, and now open on Sunday. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Tuesday through Thursday. 1 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Until, don't forget, pool tournament every Thursday night. Also, Thirsty Thursday, happy hour and jam session on Thursday. Karaoke every Friday and Saturday night. Now karaoke on Sundays at 2 p.m. Free pool Tuesday to Thursday. And we have bar snacks. At the American Legion, drop in sometime to Genie. At the American Legion, Post 157, Highway 29 in Ghent.
With SRN Sports, I'm Michael Harrington. The field for the NCAA men's basketball tournament is set after the committee selections last night. The top seeds, ACC powerhouses Duke, Virginia, and North Carolina, they join West Coast offering Gonzaga as the number ones, but there were some surprises.
3 bubble teams in the Big East failed to make it: Georgetown, Creighton, and Xavier, but St. John's was picked. From the ACC, North Carolina State and Clemson were not chosen. TCU and Texas from the Big 12 were left out, but Oklahoma State made it. Indiana missed out in the Big 10, while Ohio State is in. From the SEC, Alabama failed to make it, but Florida got the nod. Memphis was left out, but Temple is in from the American Athletic Conference. Tom McCabe, Indianapolis.
The ACC joins the 2009 Big East as the only conference as ever to have 3 number 1 seeds. This is SRN Sports. Moving on to Sunday's NBA action, it was the Knicks over the Lakers 124-123, Miami 93, Charlotte 75. The Sixers beat the Bucks 130-125. Pistons 110, Toronto 107, Sacramento over the Bulls 129-102. Orlando 101, Atlanta 91. The Clippers stopped the Nets 119-116. Rockets 117, Minnesota 102. In the National Hockey League yesterday, Colorado 3, Devils nothing. The Sabres got by St. Louis 4-3 in a shootout. Islanders 3, Minnesota 2 in overtime. Vancouver needed the shootout to beat Dallas 3-2. It was the Flyers 2 and the Penguins 1 in overtime. Ducks 3-4-2, and the Golden Knights beat Edmonton by a 6-3 score. Baseball news, Yankee center fielder Aaron Hicks had a second cortisone shot for his ailing back yesterday. He will not be ready for opening day. He was hurt taking batting practice March 1st. This is SRN.
No. Don't turn in at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3 off Airport Road. Now we got it. Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air. Come and visit us Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Breakfast buffet, $6.50 adults, $4 children 10 and under. Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children 10 and under. Children 3 and under free. The Blade and Wing Airport Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family and make your meal a great experience.
With the SRN News Business Brief, I'm George Manzano. China's approval of a new law that loosens restrictions on foreign investment is encouraging U.S. business groups. The hope is that the move might smooth the way to a substantive trade agreement between the U.S. and China.
China's ceremonial legislature passed a new law this week seeking to prevent Chinese officials from forcing U.S. and other foreign companies to turn over proprietary technology. That's been a key sticking point in the trade negotiations between the U.S. and China. U.S. companies have long complained that Chinese officials informally push them to turn over trade secrets in order to access China's market. And in some cases, U.S. businesses are required to form a joint venture with a Chinese partner and share technology. U.S. business groups say China now needs to publish regulations that would implement the new law.
Correspondent Ben Thomas, Wall Street begins its new trading week coming off Friday's gains with SRN Business. I'm George Manzani.
Top Bobcat baseball and softball broadcast here on WOPD. Brought to you by Southern Independent Bank, Hardy, The Country Kitchen, Up Health and Rehab, CCB Community Bank, J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick, TNC Pharmacy, Ford Beverage Company of Troy, Blade and Wing Cafe, Opportunity EMS, J.R.'s Lumber Shop, S&B Communication, Mediocom, the City of Boston, Mayor Brackett, the council members, and the city employees. Tune in to Bobcat Baseball and Softball here on WOPD, your official Bobcat broadcast connection.
People across the nation are helping to find homes for animals evacuated from shelters in the area where a deadly tornado struck. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP. The storm left 23 dead and dozens injured as it roared through Lee County March 3rd. The Humane Society of the United States contacted several humane societies across the nation to ask for help, including Nashville and Oregon. An inmate has been stabbed to death in the second fatal assault at an Alabama prison within a week. The Alabama Department of Corrections said 56-year-old Ray Little was killed after being assaulted on Friday at the Bibb County Correctional Facility in Brent. Authorities say a woman accused of bullying on Facebook has been arrested on nearly 24 counts of aggravated stalking. Clay County officials say 48-year-old Catherine Patterson was arrested last week. The Ashland resident was apprehended after she was previously ordered to stay off social media. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP.
Snakes Alive! It's the 59th annual Op Alabama Rattlesnake Rodeo, March 23rd and 24th, featuring Nashville recording artist Tyler Farr on Saturday night. And Craig Morgan on Sunday. Snake races, kids rides, and activities, great food and vendors, music from Slim, Soulful Saints, Martin McDaniels, and more. Tickets just 10 in advance, 15 at the gate. Kids 6 and under free. The Op Rattlesnake Rodeo, March 23rd and 24th. Go online to oprattlesnakerodeo.com and on Facebook for all the info.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP. The SEC championship game in Nashville, Auburn defeating Tennessee 84-64. Bryce Brown with 19 points to lead the Tigers. Jim Okeke added 18 points and 13 rebounds. Daniel Purifoy with 10. It's Auburn's first SEC tournament championship since 1985. The Tigers were seeded 5th in the Midwest region and will head to Salt Lake City on Thursday where they'll face New Mexico State. Alabama is heading to the NIT. They'll host Norfolk State on Wednesday in Tuscaloosa, a #1 seed in that region. College baseball, Auburn defeated Tennessee 5-3 Sunday, completing a 3-game sweep of the Volunteers, winning their 13th in a row. Alabama, they fell to Ole Miss and Oxford 12-2 Sunday. They dropped 2 of 3 in that series. Jeep is the most awarded SUV brand ever. Take advantage of the Jeep Freedom Days now at your local Jeep dealer. I'm Tony Gaziri on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP.
The Country Kitchen has a breakfast bar on Saturday and Sunday, 6 a.m. until 10. $5.79 plus tax, including tea and coffee, every weekend. Listen for the weekend specials on WOPP and post it on Facebook. The Country Kitchen, across the street from Dice Music, open at 6 a.m. every morning. Phone orders 493-6906. Check us out on Facebook, Country Kitchen.
Well, did old Haley Bird ever get a hold of you Saturday, Friday night?
Yeah. I reckon about could you go to the pit? I don't know. It was about the race. She was on her way out there. And
she said, "Will you call him?" She said, "My phone, I call him, it goes straight to voicemail." I said, "Well, I'll call him. Mine'll probably go straight to voicemail too."
Did it?
Yeah.
53 in Cup, 94 in Xfinity.
Well, I'll call the station, see if he's at the station.
This week, the NASCAR Monster
I don't know what.
Martinsville in the STP
I just wondered if she ever got a hold of it.
I got a text from her finally. Want to know if she could look with the press thing that are in the pit. I said no.
Valtteri Bottas won the Australian Grand Prix to open up the Formula One season in Melbourne. That's your Berryman Automotive Products Race Flash.
Powered by SB Nation Radio.
With Amazon Music, experience life on the farm over 100 years ago at Spring Farm Day on Saturday, March 16th from 10 a.m. till 4 at Landmark Park. Enjoy plowing with mules, blacksmithing, wagon rides, music, kid
You
activities,
didn't need to be in the pit.
and more. Admission is $4 for kids, $6 for seniors and military,
You'd be in the way in a hurry.
and free for park members. Call 794-3452 for more information. Spring Farm Day at Landmark Park, March 16th. Now an official Alabama Bicentennial event.
Rich Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Rich here on this Monday morning. It is the 18th day of March, kind of a cool morning out here, 3:45 a.m. And I love it when I have good news for you, and it looks like a week without severe weather. Wow, that would be certainly nice. And if you have spring break this week, if you are on spring break, I think you hit the jackpot. We'll talk about a couple of mornings
Bookler,
in the 30s. That's a big deal this time of the year.
Sunday
And we'll
night.
Look ahead to see how long this nice weather could last. There's a
No
couple
rain
of
till Sunday
things
night.
in that last week of March that concern me now. Well, more than talk about it, let's get into the details. Glad you're here.
All quiet out there this morning. We noticed a little reinforcing front. See that cool
Well,
front
watch
that's
that
north of us,
Sunday.
this morning?
You might have to put the arts on right at 2 o'clock. We've done that before, you know.
Yeah. Somewhat cooler air, so I think tonight will be colder. As a matter of fact, the next couple of nights, I've got us at in the upper 30s first thing tomorrow morning. I noticed some freezing temperatures up there in north and especially northeast Alabama first thing tomorrow morning. Wednesday morning will be similar, so I've got us mostly sunny, another nice day, high around 66, and tonight's low in the upper 30s, north wind 6 to 12 miles per hour today. So tomorrow, after a cold start, I'm saying cool sunshine. I've got us in the low to mid 60s tomorrow, and a nice day on Wednesday. We're noting those showers up to the northwest of us Wednesday as a little front tries to approach the state as we get towards Thursday. Wednesday is the first day of
There's your new
spring,
headlines.
officially arriving at 4:58 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the vernal equinox. So that makes tomorrow, Tuesday, the
There's
last
2
day
or 3
winter.
of the
Now, Thursday
2 girls
morning at 7 a.m. We know
being
the
found.
Since we're
I
trying
mean,
to
they're
sneak into
yeah,
the day with maybe a few
pick the
showers.
one you want.
Right now, I have us dry on Thursday, but I may have to change
In
that
fact,
to a small rain chance. Thursday
I had
won't
a
be out
scrape
on the
and scrape.
GFS. Meanwhile, the other model, the European, is not as bullish on the Thursday situation. We'll see. Just a minor fly in the ointment. And then on Friday, I think we're nice. A day where we're warming up into the 70s perhaps on Friday, and well into the 70s on Saturday. A perfect spring break day for those who are on spring break for here and the Gulf Coast beaches. Then on Sunday, clouds increasing, maybe a late day shower. I've got a small rain chance in on the Sunday forecast at 20% for now. So I've got us morning low tomorrow of 38. Same thing on Wednesday morning. And then afternoon high in the middle 60s on Tuesday and Wednesday. Near 70 on Thursday, into the 70s on Friday, and well into the 70s. A perfect spring day, apparently on Saturday, before maybe a small 20% chance of rain on Sunday. Then looking ahead, oh, there you go, Monday, March 25th. That could be a strong to severe weather setup, perhaps. I don't like the way that looks. And then on Friday, March 29th, maybe an even more concerning storm system. So we'll be watching maybe an active week the following week, all right? The pollen count still in the high range this week. Our cars are looking yellow, even though I don't own a yellow car. And I'm afraid it's going to be another tough week for allergy sufferers. Take it easy. Unfortunately, it has been a very active month of March as far as severe weather and tornadoes. And unfortunately, the peak of the season doesn't even happen until April. We'll keep an eye on it, especially those 2 storm systems I just pointed out a little while ago. Have a great day today. We're live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg, Jay, Emily. Baby and Wonder Dog is down back behind me somewhere on a nice morning out here. And Ryan Stinnett and I
We'll be talking weather at 5:50 a.m. on CBS 8 and ABC 32. I'll have another video for you tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m. And whenever you're out and about, your forecast across the dial on the Blue Water family of station. I'm wondering if I should wash that car today. I mean, if I wash the car today, it's just going to be yellow again tomorrow. I don't know. Have a good day. I'll see you later.
The 44th Annual Geneva Festival on the River is April 26th, 27th, and 28th. Saturday is the only day to pay, but advance tickets are only $8 adult and $4 students. Enjoy Work Finland, Sculling, Kayak Race, and the Kids Zone is free with your admission. 2 live music stages. Main stage featuring Dustin Herring, followed by Live by Satellite, and the voice finalist, Kurt J. Friday evening, don't miss the parade. Sunday afternoon, gospel singing. See you at the River Junction in Geneva.
Well, I think the best way you could help an angry child is to remain calm yourself.
Tricia Grover on Focus on the Family Minute.
So as soon as we escalate, no one is thinking correctly, and once those emotions are peaked, then kids just run with those emotions. And so just realizing that if you can stay calm, you can help them manage their emotions, and you show them how it looks to remain calm even in a difficult situation.
Right.
And also to remember when their emotions are peaked, there's no trying to talk to them at all. So their emotional brain and their thinking brain, only one can be turned on at the same time. So if we're there upset and lecturing them, and we're raising our voice and trying to talk to them and explain how they should act instead, it's like the teacher in Charlie Brown saying, wah, 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 wah. It is not going through, it is not connecting to their thinking brain.
Remain calm to help your angry child. More from Tricia at FamilyMinute.org.
This is Ward's Daily Almanac. I'm W.B. Ward. Today is Saturday, March 16th. And
Oh,
today marks
crap.
what would be a deadly presidential announcement.
Oh,
That and more
crap.
on Ward's Daily Almanac.
Oh, crap.
Long ago, you wouldn't think of galloping on a horse while doing calligraphy, and you wouldn't have attempted to ride your bike while typing a letter, yet you think you can safely operate a multi-ton vehicle while texting. Behind the wheel is no place to multitask. If you want to BRB, drive now and text later. Lives depend on it.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Among those born today are 4th President James Madison. Other birthdays today include Jerry Lee Lewis.
Hang on. We're not going to. Hang on. Hey, there we go. There's the microphone. Hang on. That's not right. We're going to try to find the right one here. Ooh, I killed the wrong thing there. Now we got me. That means we got to do all this again. Okay. We'll tell you that the extended weathercast looks good for the Rattlesnake Rodeo, doesn't it, Jay?
Looks good.
Yeah. Hope it'll stay that way. All right. Now I got my drop box up. Now let me find W.B. Ward again. Somebody mislabeled that. I don't know who that was, but it wasn't me this time. I'm innocent one time. Today's the 18th, isn't it? Okay.
All day.
We should have W.B. Ward now.
This is Ward's Daily Almanac. I'm W.B. Ward. Today is Monday, March 18th, and today a classic piece of music received its protection. That and more on Ward's Daily Almanac. It's a story that's as timeless as it is a classic. Joe Harwell Classics presents Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, now in audiobook form. True enough, the book is indeed a Christmas story, but it is entertaining as it is inspiring and can be enjoyed all year round. Buy the audiobook A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens today at audible.com, Amazon, or iTunes.
That won't happen again.
Find more information about A Christmas Carol at wbward.com. Among those born today are 22nd and 24th President Grover Cleveland. Other birthdays today include Andy Granatelli, Peter Graves, Charlie Pride, and Walson Beckett. Henry Wells and William Fargo opened a company on this date in 1850, but it wasn't the one you're thinking of. Today they started a company that originally delivered business mail, but is now known as a credit card, American Express. Exactly 2 years to the day later, Henry Wells and John Fargo founded the freight and banking company that would forever be associated with their names, Wells Fargo. Today in 1892, Governor General Lord Frederick Stanley of Canada established a special award to be given once a year to the best hockey team, and that was the beginning of the much coveted Stanley Cup. Irving Berlin received a copyright on this date in 1911 for the song Alexander's Ragtime Band, which some consider to be the biggest pop song of the early 20th century. That's a look at Monday, March 18th. To find out what happened on this or any other day of the year, just visit my website at wbward.com. That address again is wbward.com.
No, don't turn in at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3 off Airport Road. Now we got it. Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air. Come and visit us Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Breakfast buffet, $6.50 adults, $4 children 10 and under. Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children 10 and under. Children 3 and under free. The Blade and Wing Airport Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family and make your meal a great experience.
It's an amazing song.
Just kind of happened. Took about 10 minutes, I guess.
Bart, you didn't write this song in 10 minutes. It took a lifetime. How'd you do this?
You know, I've never told anybody my story. When I was 11 years old, life was tough.
Where's Mama?
She's gone. She don't want me no more. And she don't want you neither.
And I've always loved music. And I found some songs that I held on to. It gave me hope.
Mercy me, that can't be his real voice.
Because I needed it. Dad, I can do this.
No, you can't. And you're going to blink your eyes and you're going to realize that life has gotten you nowhere because you chased some stupid dream.
I'm leaving. Shit.
I want you to know that I pray for you all the time. And I hope that you find whatever it is that you're looking for out there.
I wrote this song, asshole, for my dad.
I can only imagine showing Sunday, March the 31st at 6 p.m. free admission at Westview Baptist Church.
Neil Tyndall Tire is now in the new tire business. Firestone, Nexon, and Americas. Financing Tyndall Tire makes it easy. Located at 105 Saunders Road, the first left after the bypass headed to Kenston. Terms and financing, 6 months same as cash. Tyndall Tire makes it easy. Been in the wholesale business for 7 years, over 6,000 used tires in stock. Now the retail, Neil Tyndall Tire. Financing, Tyndall Tire makes it easy. For any budget, phone 334-493-0892. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
Extreme entertainment, extreme speed, and now one extreme low price. This is your chance. Switch to Extreme, powered by Mediacom today, and take advantage of internet, TV, and phone packages starting at $34.98 a month for 1 year. No contract required. Get the ultimate streaming experience with faster speeds from 60 meg up to an amazing 1 gig, and personalized TiVo Power TV on every screen in your home. Plus, superior in-home Wi-Fi room to room. Don't miss this incredible limited time offer. Extreme internet, TV, and phone packages start at $34.98 a month for 1 year when you switch. Call now and get the new Extreme Voice Remote included, plus a special bonus. Call 800-SIMPLIFY for details. Available to qualified new customers only switching from current internet provider. Price doesn't include activation, installation, modem rental, local broadcast station surcharge, regional sports surcharge, taxes, and fees. Additional restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas.
The Up Stockyard, 915 Florella Highway. New sale day is Tuesday.
Brittany and Jody said they'd have finished gearing out the garbage, couldn't find any garbage bags.
And hauling rates are cheaper than anyone
2
in
boxes
the area.
in that thing there. Been there forever.
Please call
All the years Jared Dodgers worked here, that's where he's been staying.
978-0340.
2 bucks. I knew it had some. I didn't look. I was in a hurry to go to church when I came by.
We look forward to seeing you at the
Told leave a note for Shannon. We'll get some.
Sale begins at 1 p.m.
Good morning. Here's your weather bug. LA
Nothing like stupid.
Times for today. Lots of sunshine this week. For today, mostly sunny with a high of 66. Cloudy tonight, low 41.
They're on payroll,
Sunny
too.
on Tuesday for tomorrow, high 65. Mostly clear on
So
Tuesday.
one higher than Stupid Earth.
A sunny day on Wednesday with a high of 67. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low 43. How about 70s? Thursday, sunny with a high of 70. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Great weather coming up. Enjoy the week. That's the latest Lower Alabama weather here on WOP.
You notice we got a different weather, man. When I emailed them Friday, I told them they couldn't do down better, we'll do our own. Didn't need somebody with a nose stuffed up. Yes, 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 yes. It's a Monday as I find my levels here. Yes, yes, yes. Jay, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, you're...
Barely, but I'm here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you sound a little under the weather. Are you a little under the weather?
Well, I've had a
little sinuses and
little
stuff?
sinus, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well...
Like a lot of people, you know, this weather.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay. All right. I think we got our levels, which is normal on a Monday morning around here, which is fine because we got to get our levels right for our preachers on Sundays.
That's right.
So we
you know, they like to sit way back in the chair.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They don't like to get up next to the mic.
We do. Makes a difference.
Well, we do.
Yeah. Hey, 43 is our low this morning. The winds are from the north east, maybe a mile. The official sunrise, 6:52. The official sunset at 6:55. And guess what is in store for the weekend slap to Sunday night, Jay?
Well, they're talking about sunshine.
And they said it might be extended. They're not saying, they're not giving it much that the rain might back up and come this way. They're really thinking it might be farther extended. But the weather report right here shows that it does come in Sunday night and stays around on Monday. But I was going to talk about the WSFA weather people. They're saying it looks like conditions could be 10 to 12 days on out before we get rain. We'll take that.
We'll take it. Yeah, absolutely.
Because we already know if we got good weather Wednesday and Thursday, that means the folks from Birmingham will be coming. But if it rains Wednesday or Thursday, they don't come.
Yeah, because they make plans. They don't make plans for the weekend. You know, on Friday most of the time. They make them kind of early in the week to get out like that. So.
And we done learned that over the years.
We have.
Amazing. So beautiful weather. Stay in there, folks. It'll be unreal. What a crowd it will draw. With a whole, it's been a long time. We had a whole week ahead of time.
Yeah, it has.
So
I know that Mr. Willis will appreciate it.
Yeah,
he's setting up the stadium this week.
There are some activities already been done out there, but the real activity will start again Wednesday.
Start Wednesday when the stage arrives.
So, and you're welcome to go out, and walk and stay out of the way.
The track is still open.
Yep,
People can go walk. Those that like to walk. Now it may get kind of cluttered. Once you get about on Thursday or Friday.
Some of the arcs will come in Thursday, I understand, but, only be a limited amount, so you're still able to walk. And Friday, if you walk, you be very careful and watch, but they're going to let you walk.
Yeah, sure. That gate will be open.
Yeah, so come on and walk and then go home and advertise what you saw. Did you know so-and-so? We wouldn't mind that at all,
Guess what I saw.
Yeah.
CCB time.
Hey, don't tell anybody, but a giraffe is going to be here.
Ooh.
That's them tall neck things?
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody that. No. Don't tell nobody that. Because a kid might want to come see it.
I hope Haley don't want to ride it.
Who knows about her?
Who knows?
CCB time is 6:32. Time for you to drop by CCB here and meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. We hadn't done SRN News.
You hadn't? This is, well, that's right, because it was the weatherman you were saying something about.
Yeah. Should we go straight on the news, or should we have SRN News? Or?
I don't know. You're the one sitting at the control panel.
Oh, okay. Well, it is.
All right.
Might be something big going on we don't know about. You reckon?
We might. And I don't think CCB will mind us doing that.
commissioner says a local person is responsible for the attack on 2 mosques in Christchurch.
I think world news is important in the morning. After that, I think you really could kick it. Nobody cares.
He confirms selling 4
Or they
firearms
catch it on TV or something. But in the morning, they're in the vehicle sometimes.
We detected nothing extraordinary about the license holder.
The attack touching off a nationwide debate on gun control.
New Zealand is about to announce gun law reforms in the wake of the shocking attacks on 2 mosques last Friday in Christchurch that left 50 people dead. At a news conference in Wellington, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said the cabinet has made in-principle decisions for gun law reforms. Ardern plans to publicly announce...
I was shooting the new gun laws.
Ardern also said...
Guaranteed the guns that was used in the shooting wasn't registered.
The purpose of this
Well, they just said he was registered.
He was. He is, huh? Well...
But
I'm Mike Brossia.
There are clear
Christians get
similarities between the deadly
shot. Don't
Ethiopian
nobody
jet
say
fighter
nothing
crash
about it.
and last
Oh,
year's
yeah.
crash of the same model plane in Indonesia.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the conclusion of the Ethiopian transport minister, and he's basing his conclusions on data gleaned from one of the doomed plane's black boxes. 157 people died in the Ethiopia crash. Severe flooding across several Midwestern states, including Iowa and Nebraska. Blamed for at
I was
least
trying
2
to tell
deaths.
Trippy
A lot
about
of
that
property damage. Flooding of historic proportions has damaged hundreds of homes in one Nebraska
post that
county
you
alone.
showed me last week. I guess Don had sent it to you or something about somebody when Senator Holly. He said, I need to see that. I said, well, I don't know if he's got it or not, but I'll ask him.
Before they could register to vote. The statute was struck down by a local court that
You may want to see the bill that Holly...
Wall Street Dow futures down 65
Yeah, he
points.
does. He said he didn't know anything about that.
Town Hall.
We don't want nobody to know about it. We don't want nobody to know about it. Much. But it is posted in certain places. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by
Opportunity EMS,
TNC Pharmacy,
Southern Independent Bank,
The Farmers IGA,
Power South,
JR's Lawnmower Shop,
The Woodmore,
Blade and Wing Cafe.
Well, if you're looking for work, there are new opportunities for both skilled and unskilled workers. Hurricane Michael put a huge dent in the workforce in Panama City Beach, and now that the city is back up and running, they're looking to hire workers, which is where Signature Staffing comes in handy. President and CEO of Signature Staffing, Calvin McCoy, said that they lost 30% of their labor force. So with that labor force being gone, their blue collar, their retail workers, their workers that really do the work helping the city stay in operation are gone. Signature Staffing is looking to fill 500 positions ranging from general labor and retail to welders and construction. The positions are starting off at $15 to $45 per hour. The agency says that they take pride in making sure that their employees get paid what they deserve. Right now, Signature Staffing is looking to not only contract with businesses in Panama City, but in the Dothan area as well. So if you'd like some information on that, you can go to their website at contingentmanagement.com and get more information.
I wonder if that $45 an hour job is, punching your time card and taking coffee breaks.
I doubt it.
Oh. Well, I'm going to apply for that one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The National Weather Service has confirmed 2 new tornadoes in Perry County as a result of the Thursday storms. The new countdown brings the total to 7. Friday night, the National Weather Service said 5 confirmed tornadoes had moved across central Alabama, but more could be confirmed. 2 new confirmed tornadoes Saturday were both rated EFOs. Now, one touched down in the Hegerberger area and traveled 3.8 miles with estimated peak winds of 70 miles per hour, according to the National Weather Service. The storm touched down along Willie Martin Road. The damage was limited to some snapped and uproot trees in the rural area. The second Perry County tornado was observed in southern Perry County. The National Weather Service says this tornado touched down just west of Central Mills Road, traveled 3.2 miles with peak winds reaching 75 miles per hour. Surveyors observed the storm snapped off numerous trees and many tree tops were removed. All tree damage were limited to the rural areas. Tornadoes also being confirmed in Chilton and Elmore counties.
Attorney General Steve Marshall announced the arrest of Butler County Juvenile Probation Officer Terry Van Lewis for 1 charge of first-degree rape and 2 charges of first-degree sexual abuse. Lewis, 63, of Montgomery, surrendered to the Butler County Jail, and his bond has been set at a total of $300,000. Attorney General Marshall's Criminal Divisions or Trials Division presented evidence to the Butler County Grand Jury on March the 12th, resulting in Lewis's indictment on March the 13th. Specifically, one indictment charges that Lewis engaged in sexual intercourse with a member of the opposite sex by forcible compulsion, first-degree rape. The two remaining indictments charge that Lewis subjected another person to sexual contact by forcible compulsion. The victims in the cases were juveniles who were under his supervision at the time. The approximate dates of the alleged rapes range from 1994 to 1999. No further information about the investigation or Lewis's alleged crimes have been released at this time.
The Montgomery Police Department is investigating a Friday night shooting. Police responded to the 5800 block of Eagle Circle, where they found two people who suffered gunshot wounds. Captain Regina Duckett said a juvenile and a man sustained non-life-threatening injuries. The captain said the shooting remains under investigation.
A Houston County grand jury has indicted one of two Dothan men charged with capital murder in the shooting of a woman last year. Jamie Emmanuel Towns and community activist Reverend Kenneth Glasgow are accused of chasing the victim, Brunia Jennings, around the city trying to recover Towns' car. Police say that she had stolen the vehicle. Glasgow drove Towns, and when they found Jennings, a confrontation occurred, and Towns, according to police, shot her. They accused Glasgow of lying to officers and charged him under Alabama's complicity laws. Glasgow, who was not indicted, is the half-brother, former White House advisor and civil rights leader Reverend Al Sharpton. Glasgow founded the Ordinary People's Society, also known as TOPS, and led the fight in Alabama to give convicted felons the right to vote. He is free on $75,000 bond. The indictment against Towns means that the grand jury believes there is sufficient evidence to take him to trial.
26 people were facing felony drug charges in Washington County following a roundup conducted by the Washington County Drug Task Force. During these undercover operations focused on the sources of numerous drug arrests in our area, the dealers, says Sheriff Cruz. People who are selling illegal narcotics are preying on our youth and those battling addiction. They are not welcome in Washington County, and I will not allow them to continue poisoning our community. The task force, which is comprised of the Washington County Sheriff Office and the Chipley Police Department, concluded the successful operation with 19 arrests. 7 suspects remain at large. Those arrested and their charges and their pictures are posted on the WOPP Facebook page. And those are 7 that they're looking for. If you have any information, call the Washington County Sheriff Department. Check your time. It is now 6:40 here at WOPP.
Airport main entrance, go to airport entrance number 3 off Airport Road. Now we got Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air. Come and visit us Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Breakfast buffet, $6.50 adults, $4 children 10 and under. Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children 10 and under. Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family and make your meal a great experience.
JR's Lawnmower Shop, folks. Spring is in the air. We're ready to sell some lawnmowers. Now we are a Gravely dealer for the Cumberland County area also. Yes, I said Gravely Lawnmowers. And we also carry the large line of Husqvarna Total Source. We are a Grasshopper dealer, DR Trimmer dealer, Honda Power Equipment. I'm saying all of this to say this. We will not be undersold. JR's Lawnmower Shop is your sales and service for Cumberland County. When it comes to outdoor power equipment, you won't find a better deal anywhere. JR's Lawnmower Shop offers free pickup and delivery for the city limits of Odd. We will not be undersold. Thank you.
Danny Ray Edwards, age 50, a resident of Alba, passed away Thursday at the Medical Center in Enterprise. Funeral service will be held at the Hayes Funeral Home in Chapel at 11 a.m. Burial will be at the Evergreen Cemetery. Visitation will be at Hayes Funeral Home 1 hour before services. Danny Ray Edwards, survived by his father, Randy R. Edwards, brother, Ronnie Joe Edwards, nieces and nephews. Montez Johnson Whiting, age 86, of Opp, passed away Saturday at Mizell Memorial Hospital. Survived by her sons and daughter-in-laws, Larry Nars and Teresa, Kenneth Nars and Phyllis, Todd Nars and Terry, brothers Lawrence Johnson and Joy Johnson, 4 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren. A memorial service for Montez Johnson Whiting will be held 11 a.m. at the Westview Baptist Church. Visitation will be held at the church 1 hour prior to services. Memorials can be made to the Westview Baptist Church Building Fund. Jimmy Frank Vick, age 72, of Andalusia, passed away Friday at his residence. Funeral services will be at 2 p.m. from the Fordman Funeral Home and Chapel. Burial will be at the Andalusia Memorial Cemetery. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Jimmy Frank Vick, survived by wife Joe Johnson Vick, son and daughter-in-law Dusty and Carol Vick, a daughter Tammy Lee Hudson, 4 grandchildren, a brother John Vick and wife Faye, his sister Sue Vick Starley, sister-in-law Kay Johnson Suits. Memorials can be made to the Parkinson Foundation or the American Cancer Society. Tommy Hancock, age 67, a resident of Brantley, passed away Friday at his son's home in Troy. Memorial services will be held at Hayes Funeral Home and Chapel Tuesday at 3 p.m. Visitation will be at Hayes Funeral Home 1 hour prior to services. The family requests memorials be made to the charity of your choice. Tommy Hancock, survived by 2 sons, Forrest Hancock, Taylor Hancock, 4 sisters, Pansy Newman, Barbara Holloman, Deborah Holloman, Darrell Holloman, Sue Holloman. Kenneth David May, age 69, a resident of Grady, passed away Friday. Funeral service will be at 2 p.m. Wednesday at the New Ebenezer Baptist Church. Burial will be in the Rocky Mount Cemetery. Kenneth David May is survived by 3 children, Samantha May, Renee and James Hall, Edward and Dauphin May, 9 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren. His 3 siblings, Bill and Lorraine May, Mary Falk, Mike and Jackie May. The family will receive friends at the church 1 o'clock until 2 before services. Following the burial, family and friends are welcome to attend a gathering at the home of Lloyd and Lottie Huckabee, 17 Lacey Bay Road in Grady. Thomas Bryant Sr., age 85, of Fort Walton Beach, passed away Thursday, March the 14th. Survived by daughter Donna Milner, 5 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren. Funeral services for Thomas
Good morning, everyone.
Sr. will be at 2 p.m. Friday, and the Evans will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be in the Paxton Cemetery with full military honors.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911. Working today, working tomorrow, and working in the future. Opportunity EMS, offering limited mobility transportation, providing transportation for doctors, dialysis, rehab, therapy, family visits, church, funeral. Call direct Opportunity EMS in Op 493-0911. Andalusia 881-0911, Florella 858-2503 or 858-3911. Oldest advanced life support ambulance service in Covington County. Opportunity EMS. 911 will not dispatch us. Be sure to call direct 493-0911.
Over the years, technology has changed many times. It's better, it's more efficient, and your Touchtone Energy partner has stayed on top of the changes to serve you better. But one thing we haven't changed is our commitment to customer service. Today's technology is bigger and better than ever before, and our promise of reliable electric service remains strong. Technology has changed, but our commitment to customer service hasn't.
The Opp City Utilities, your local Touchtone Energy cooperative.
The Andalusia Area Chamber of Commerce is looking for groups in whom to partner as it puts together a Clean Up Covington County campaign. Executive Director Chrissy Duffy said events are being planned in conjunction with the Earth Day for the week of April the 22nd through the 26th. We'll be kicking off that week with the Andalusia Clean and Green campaign. We'll be talking about litter, reducing the amount of trash and waste we have in general, and recycling. The week will end with a cleanup day on Friday, April the 26th, when the Chamber will work with Frank Schaefer of EMA, Covenant Area Transportation CATS, and ALDOT to put teams out picking up trash. As in the past, one of the areas to be cleaned up will be Highway 84 between Andalusia and Opp, and the Chamber of Commerce in each city will attempt to get the whole area clean. They will also work on the areas near Welcome to Covenant County signage. As part of the campaign, the Chamber also will be disseminating information about recycling and what can be actually go into the City of Andalusia green recycle bags.
Join Covenant Electric Cooperative at their 2019 annual membership meeting on Thursday, April the 4th, as they celebrate 75 years of service. There will be many cash prize giveaways and a chance to win one of 3 $2,500 bill credits. Registered members must be present to win the top 6 prizes: $2,500 bill credits, $600 cash, $500 cash, and $400 cash. Registration opens at 3 p.m. at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Entertainment will begin at 5 p.m. with Elvis impersonator Jerome Jackson. Around 6 p.m., well-known gospel group The Tallies will perform. A brief business session will begin at 7 p.m. Reports on CEC operations will be presented, and 2 members will be elected to the CEC Board of Trustees.
This year's nominations for trustee position made by the nominating committee are District 3, Willie B. Smith, Brantley, Philip Mosley, Brantley. District 4, Heflin Smith, Kinston, Johnny Reynolds, Kinston.
Remember, that's April 4th at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Some seating will be available, but feel free to bring your lawn chairs.
The Covenant County Sheriff's Office had to bring a small riot under control Friday while officers were attempting to transfer inmates. Olin McKee Jr., Brandon Curry, and Jamie Bush were to be transferred to Conecuh County Jail. The Sheriff's Office said the 3 were selected in an effort to control illegal activity and to bring order. They said just Friday, inmates were caught smuggling drugs into the jail. In the process of removing and transferring McKee, the riot broke out. McKee was highlighted as the instigator. While he was being escorted down the stairs, the Sheriff's Office said McKee jumped from the steps into a crowd of inmates, starting the riot. Pepper spray was deployed to bring the inmates, both involved and not, under control and pushed them away from the officers. McKee was taken under control a short time later. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covenant County Sheriff Department booked in 9, 3 for possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, and meth. 1 public intoxication. 1 for driving under the influence, under 21, minor in possession, illegal possession. 1 violation of probation, 2 counts. 1 serving weekend time. 1 failure to appear, 2 counts. 1 for possession of controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. 5 released, 226 in the Covenant County Jail. The Opp City Council will meet 6 p.m. at City Hall. On the agenda is pool water chemistry control, appoint Ben Cooper to the zoning board, appoint Amanda Henderson and Elena Cook to the DRA, resolution for the airport. There will be a workshop at 5:50. Both meetings are open to the public. The Opp City School Board of Education will be holding the regularly scheduled monthly meeting Tuesday at 5 p.m. at the superintendent's office. The public's invited to attend. The City of Andalusia City Council meeting at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. On the agenda is the amending of the hiring policies and procedures, the amending of the street plan to reflect management changes, to declare police vehicle surpluses, back to school sales tax holiday July the 19th through the 21st. Work session at 5 p.m. Both meetings are open to the public. Opp Rattlesnake Rodeos
is accepting applications for arts and crafts vendors.
12 by 12 space, $100. $50 for electrical hookup.
And $10 for city license.
For complete information and application, go to www.rattlesnakerodeo.com.
Or phone Liz Lindsay at 334-858-6624.
Or the City of Opp, 334-493-7840.
See you at the rodeo.
Kindergarten registration. Children must be 5 years old on or before September the 1st to register for kindergarten in the 2019-20 school year. Here are the registration dates. Andalusia Elementary School Thursday, March the 22nd from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. in the Andalusia Elementary School Conference Room. Strawn Elementary School Friday, March the 22nd from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Strawn Elementary School. Pleasant Home School Friday, March the 22nd from 8:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Pleasant Home School. Opp Elementary School has not yet set their date.
The 59th Annual Opp Rattlesnake Rodeo, March 23rd and 24th.
Snake shows, kids activities, arts and crafts, snake races.
Headlining Saturday night, Tyler Fogg. Sunday afternoon, country superstar Craig Morgan. Advance tickets at City Hall, $10 per day. Day of, gate tickets are $15 a day. Kids 6 and under free. Gates open 8 a.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday.
For more info, check them out on Facebook or online at OpRattlesnakeRodeo.com.
Today, right now, but with precautions, you can go a long way in avoiding being an ID theft victim. At Southern Independent Bank, we encourage you to never provide personal or financial information by phone or on the internet unless you initiated the transaction and you are comfortable with whom you are dealing. Shred personal documents or statements you no longer need. No one from our bank will ever call you to ask for personal information. Southern Independent Bank, Opp and Andalusia, the power of independence. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you tired of calling your pharmacy and hearing this?
To refill a prescription, press 1. To hear pharmacy hours and information, press 3. To speak to the pharmacy, press 0.
Then hang up your phone and give us a call at 493-4517. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you will talk directly to our friendly pharmacy staff members without having to remember which number to press. We will gladly transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy to our pharmacy. Your insurance copay will be the same, and if you pay cash, we offer competitive cash prices. So skip the hassle and give us a call at TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Opp, Alabama.
Baseball and softball for this week. The OHS JV will be at Pleasant Home at 4 o'clock. The Lady Bobcats will host Enterprise JV and Varsity, 4:30, both games broadcast live here on WOPP. Tuesday, Opp will host Brantley, 4:30, JV and Varsity, both games broadcast live here on WOPP. Lady Cats will be at Brantley, JV and Varsity at 4:30. On Thursday, OHS will host Arrington, 4:30 JV. Varsity will host Geneva, 5 o'clock, aerial game broadcast live here on WOBB. 4:30, the Lady Cats will be at Strawn, JV and Varsity. The Opp Varsity will travel to Geneva on Friday for a possible doubleheader. Both games broadcast live here on WOBB.
The Troy Trojans will open spring practice March the 19th. A month later, the Trojans will host their annual T-Day game, April 20th at Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Congratulations to the 2019-2020 Fleet of Falcon cheerleaders and mascots. Captain Sky Strickland, Co-Captain Ava Elmore, Cassie Van, Rachel Beck, mascot, Adra Hall, mascot. Go Falcons! The Opp Rattlesnake Rodeo 5K 2019, Saturday, March the 23rd, Opp High School, 502 North Malloy Street in Opp. Running 5K and walking 5K, $25. Rodeo armband to the first 200. The long sleeve tech shirts are awesome. Start time, 9 a.m. sharp. Race day registration and packet pickup starts at 7:15. For complete information, go to OpRattlesnakeRodeo.com.
Hi, this is Kimla with the American Cancer Society. Relay for Life of Covington County is Friday, April 26, 6 till 10 at a new location, Springdale Estates in Andalusia. Our theme is taking it to the streets with old-fashioned carnival games, a car show, and talent show. The community is invited to join us at Springdale Estates in Andalusia. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. Join us at the Relay for Life of Covington County, Friday, April 26, 6 to 10. For more information, relayforlife.org/CovingtonAL.
Miles for Smiles Walkathon will be Wednesday, May the 1st from 8:15 to 10:15 a.m. and from 11:15 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Opp Elementary School car line area. This is to help raise money for the Ronald McDonald House Charities. You can make a donation by contacting an Opp Elementary School student. You can donate at the Walkathon or you can donate online. Please come walk a mile to help a family in need smile. This is hosted by the Opp Elementary School Student Lighthouse team.
That's Dateline Action News, Ops only locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeat it later across town.
Hometown shopping just makes sense. This is your hometown.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA.
Fresh whole Boston butts, 99 cents a pound. Fresh chicken thighs or drumsticks, 77 cents a pound. USDA filet mignon steak, $12.99 a pound. Kraft American cheese singles, 12 ounces, $1.99. Tide Simply Clean and Fresh detergent, 138 ounces, $7.77. Cottonelle bathroom tissue, 12 double rolls, $5.99. Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Dr. Pepper, 6-pack bottles, 16.9 ounces, 4 for $10. Golden Ripe bananas, 2 pounds for 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Owners and staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Opp and surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to call home. It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time. Whether it's in the back sunroom, the den, or dining area, or strolling around the walking trail or pond, you and your family will always feel comfortable and welcome. That's what taking care of our seniors is all about. So give Donna a call at the Woodmore, 493-2721.
Good morning. Here's your weather by LA Weather. I'm Jim Tice. For today, lots of sunshine this week. For today, mostly sunny with a high of 66. Partly cloudy tonight, low 41. Sunny day on Tuesday. For tomorrow, high of 65. Mostly clear on Tuesday night, low 40. A sunny day on Wednesday with a high of 67. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low 43. How about 70s? Thursday, sunny with a high near 70. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Great weather coming up. Enjoy the week. That's the latest Lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Hey, 43 is our low this morning. The winds, well, they are from the northwest, what little there is. The official sunrise at 6:52. The official sunset at 6:55. Presently 47 degrees, sunny skies here at the studios of WOPP in Opp, Alabama. Let's go to Washington, D.C. for the very latest in world news.
New Zealand's police commissioner says a lone gunman is responsible for the attack on 2 mosques in Christchurch, left 50 people dead, dozens wounded. David Tipple owns a gun store in Christchurch. He confirms selling 4 firearms to the suspect, but he said the man did have a gun license. There was nothing that would arouse any suspicion.
We detected nothing extraordinary about the license holder.
The attack touching off a nationwide debate on gun control.
New Zealand is about to announce gun law reforms in the wake of the shocking attacks on 2 mosques last Friday in Christchurch that left 50 people dead. At a news conference in Wellington, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said the cabinet has made in-principle decisions for gun law reforms. Ardern plans to publicly announce the reforms before next Monday. Ardern also said there will be an inquiry into intelligence and security services.
The purpose of this inquiry is to look at what all relevant agencies knew or could or should have known.
I'm Mike Rossian.
There are clear similarities between the deadly Ethiopian jetliner crash and last year's crash of the same model plane in Indonesia. That's the conclusion of the Ethiopian transport minister, and he's basing his conclusions on data gleaned from one of the doomed plane's black boxes. 157 people died in the Ethiopia crash. Severe flooding across several Midwestern states, including Iowa.
We got tickets to go to the schools. Ham said, well, he's been carrying them over years.
Flooding of historic proportions.
I told Pam, that's what he said.
Today, over the constitutionality of a Kansas law, required people to provide documents proving their U.S. citizenship before they
Gus Harper.
The statute was struck down by a lower court that ruled it unconstitutional. Wall Street Dow futures down 65 points. More on these stories at townhall.com.
The Op Rattlesnake Rodeo 5K 2019, Saturday, March the 23rd, Op High School, 502 North Malloy Street in Op. Running 5K.
But he has been really busy.
5K, $25. Rodeo
Colorado and Andalusia had a lot of work.
The long sleeve tech shirts are awesome. Start time 9 a.m. sharp. Race day registration and packet pickup starts at 7:15. For complete information, go to oprattlesnakerodeo.com.
With SRN Sports, I'm Michael Harrington. The field for the NCAA men's basketball tournament is set after the committee selections last night.
You don't care for our chamber lady,
Go to
and of
Virginia
course,
and North Carolina.
you don't care
As
for
the
our
number
city
one seed
planner.
in the South, Virginia plays Gardner-Webb in the opening round, trying to avoid a repeat of last year's early exit. Second seed Tennessee takes on Colgate. Purdue is seeded third and plays Old Dominion. Defending champ Villanova, as a sixth seed, draws St. Mary's. In the Midwest, it's first seed North Carolina against Iona. Second seeded Kentucky has a date with Abilene Christian. Third seed Houston takes on Georgia State. And fourth seed Kansas plays Northeastern. Tom McCabe, Indianapolis.
Duke is number one in the East, followed by Michigan State, LSU, and Florida State. The West will be headed by Gonzaga, which is just ahead of Michigan, Texas Tech, and Florida State to fill out that bracket. Let the madness begin. This is SRN Sports.
Sweet Teas Cafe and Bakery, 205 East Covenant Avenue. The Old Bar Seafood Place. Open for breakfast Friday through Sunday, 7 a.m. Breakfast served until 10 a.m. Bubble Biscuit. Sausage, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Ham, egg, and cheese for $3.50. Big Bubble Biscuit, $4.50. Grilled bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, $4.50. At lunch, the Reuben, the roast beef, the turkey club, the chicken club, BLTs, grilled cheese, cheese, and cheese your way. And yes, hamburgers. And now serving chicken wings. Try our special sauce and kids menu. And sweet for the sweet at Sweet Teas Cafe and Bakery, 205 East Covenant Avenue. For delivery, call 493-1111. 493-1111. Located at the Old Bar Seafood. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock until 4. Friday through Sunday, 7 a.m. until 2. And now Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, 5 o'clock until 9 p.m.
Troy baseball is in full swing, and we've got a home run of a deal for you. Purchase your Troy Baseball Flex Plan and enjoy 10 tickets for just $50. That's right, 10 tickets for any games you choose, excluding Alabama, for just $50. Bring the whole family for a weekend series or catch a midweek game. 10 Troy Baseball tickets for the games of your choice for just $50. Get your Troy Baseball Flex Plan now at 1-877-878-WINS or visit TroyTrojans.com/tickets.
The Op Rattlesnake Rodeo 5K 2019, Saturday, March the 23rd, Op High School, 502 North Malloy Street in Op. Running 5K and walking 5K, $25. Rodeo armband to the first 200. The long sleeve tech shirts are awesome. Start time 9 a.m. sharp. Race day registration and packet pickup starts at 7:15. For complete
Amy didn't have a good
information,
experience
go
with
to
our chamber lady at the beauty pageant. I know that. But she wasn't the only one. Quite a few of them did.
Amy who?
Harper. Even the Tilton girls, what's it?
David and Sandra Calhoun are longtime residents of Op and supporters of the
Stephanie.
Bobcats. They want to welcome you to SCBC
You didn't have a good
Market,
experience with her
located
either.
at 100 East Covington Avenue here in downtown Op. They're open Tuesday through Saturday.
She's a
from 8 to
control
5.
freak. She doesn't know how to
The
handle
fun begins starting
volunteer
at
help.
6:30 every Saturday night when R&D auction begins.
You don't
to
tell
launch
volunteer help what to do. You ask them though.
Come check out their Facebook
Yeah.
page for more information and pictures. And remember, go Bobcats.
The Op Stockyard, 915 Florella Highway.
But
sale day is Tuesday.
the board will let her keep on doing it till she
At the Op Stockyard, we want our
costs us.
customers to know that
She's already cost us one client
hauling rates are
visiting
cheaper
Op.
than anyone in
I know
the
that.
area. If you need assistance with your cattle needs,
Please call John Edwards at 850-978-0340 or Henry Alford 850-890-6068. We look forward to seeing you at the Up Stockyard each Tuesday. Sale begins at 1 p.m. Neil Tyndall Tire is now in the new tire business. Firestone, Nexon, and Americas. Financing Tyndall Tire makes it easy. Located at 105 Saunders Road, the first left after the bypass headed to Kenston. Terms and financing, 6 months same as cash. Tyndall Tire makes it easy. Been in the wholesale business for 7 years. Over 6,000 used tires in stock. Now the retail. Neil Tyndall Tire. Financing Tyndall Tire makes it easy. For any budget, phone 334-493-0892. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
The 44th Annual Geneva Festival on the River is April 26th, 27th, and 28th. Saturday is the only day you pay, but advance tickets are only $8 adult and $4 students. Enjoy work fiddling, sculling, kayak race, and the kids zone is free with your admission. 2 live music stages. Main stage featuring Dustin Herring, followed by Live by Satellite, and the voice finalist Kurt James. Friday evening, don't miss the parade. Sunday afternoon, gospel singing here at River Junction in Geneva.
The Country Kitchen has a breakfast bar on Saturday and Sunday, 6 a.m. until 10. $5.79 plus tax, including tea and coffee, every weekend. Listen for the weekend specials on WOPB and post it on Facebook. The Country Kitchen, across the street from Dice Music. Open at 6 a.m. every morning. Phone orders 493-6906. Check us out on Facebook, Country Kitchen.
Good morning. Here's your weather by LA Weather. I'm Jim Tice. For today, lots of sunshine this week. For today, mostly sunny with a high of 66, partly cloudy tonight, low 41. Sunny day on Tuesday. For tomorrow, high of 65. Mostly clear on Tuesday night, low 40. A sunny day on Wednesday with a high of 67. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low 43. How about 70s? Thursday, sunny with a high near 70. Friday, sunny with a high near 70.
Great weather coming up. Enjoy the week. That's the latest Lower Alabama weather here on WOPB.
Yeah, great weather coming up. In fact, they're saying a whole week of it.
We love it.
We want a week plus one.
That's right.
Be on the safe side. 43 is our low this morning. The winds are from the northwest, maybe a mile. The official sunrise at 6:52. The official sunset at 6:55. 47 degrees and sunny skies here at the studios of WOPP on this Monday morning. You survived the weekend too, huh?
I did survive the weekend. You did well, I guess.
Oh, I survived the weekend, I tell you. I started my Saturday morning with that trot, Held down last place like a champ. Marisu made me slow down. She was trying to beat my last place.
She was?
Yeah, so I slowed down again. I anchored it in, son.
Anchored it in.
Mm-hmm. Tuesday, I want to beat the baby in the carriage.
I don't know. She gets to roll.
Yeah, I know. Well, I may share the roll. That was different, I tell you. Was nothing what I expected. So anyway.
Now, what is it you were participating in?
5K Run for God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to run. I'm going to walk. It's 12 weeks of it.
Okay. That's the one that they're starting in Op.
Done started, but it's not too late for 3 weeks. You can still join during the 3 weeks. And especially the walking part.
That's why Haley couldn't get a hold of you?
No, that was Saturday night. Wasn't there Friday night?
It was later.
This is Saturday morning, 7:30. Okay. Yeah. Well, Haley guess, I got one of her texts, but it's stupid, so I didn't,
Well, your phone did go right to voicemail.
Well, what was happening Sunday morning, I couldn't call. Nothing. And my SIM, it was popping up SIM card, something crap. And I finally turned it off, turned it back on, and it worked.
Okay.
And then Brittany said if it gave trouble again, take the SIM card out and put it back in.
That seems to work. I don't know.
But anyway, but so it could have been in that mode, having problems. Because like I said, Sunday morning when I got up, he wouldn't call the station or nothing. So,
I don't know. That's technology.
But I did get one email from or text from her, and I answered her, and so but she was wanting to talk, I reckon. Who knows?
Well, no, she called me. Kathy and I were at lunch.
Yeah.
I mean, at supper, eating out. Do you know where Robert is? I said, well, no, I don't know where Robert is. Well, he won't answer his phone. It goes right to voicemail.
Friday night, I was at Doc's.
Well, this was
Friday night or Saturday night.
This was Saturday night.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. I answered on the text I did get, but
she was on her way to the race.
Yeah, she didn't know if
heard they had a good race.
I understand they did, and I saw a little of it through Rick's Facebook. Rick, get in the press box so I can see something inside the top of the cars.
Well, I know the mayor went. She posted something about it.
Yeah.
And, she did one of those things where you can tilt your phone and swing it around, and I have yet to figure out how to do that, but she figured it out.
She figured it out.
Yeah.
What's the world coming to?
Or one of her grandchildren were there with her and did it. I don't know, but
I put my money on the grand.
Well, it was done and it kind of swept around. Of course, the cold weather I think kept a lot of the crowd away, but there was a huge camper population.
Oh yeah.
There. They had every space filled up.
They ran out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they said it was cold.
Yeah, I know some Trey and he's got where he goes to the races.
Yeah, he
does.
He's into it. He's into it.
And they took Ashlyn with them, and I think Taylor went, and they all went to the races. They said it was pretty cold. But
pretty cold.
Yeah.
Did they remember to carry their blankets with them?
They did. They were all each had their own little wrap. They were wrapped up.
Well, that helped.
It helped.
That helped tremendously, didn't it?
It did because Vicky works for JR now.
Yeah. I knew that. Yeah.
And they just started going. I don't know, a year or so ago. Even have their own favorite racer and all.
Oh goodness gracious!
Yeah, they into it.
Well, that's why you get into it. Yeah. Well, I didn't make it. Had other things come up and did not make it. But
I had, they showed pictures of somebody holding a rattlesnake, and I won't mention the name, but my daughter said, "Who in the world is that?" You can imagine who it was.
Our booger bear.
Our booger bear. I said, "You talking?" I said, "Oh, that's got to be Chuck."
Our booger bear. Yeah. Well,
said, his beard is longer than my hair.
She don't realize we keep him in the cage 10 months out of the year and let him out 2 months of the rodeo.
That's right. He's got to get out and stretch a little bit.
And that's the only time we let him out. And so, we won't give him nothing to shave with. Or, we do throw in little rat paws.
The good thing is, when Chuck goes turkey hunting or deer hunting, he doesn't need a head net to cover anything up. He's already camouflaged.
Yeah, hadn't thought of it that way. I thought he was doing it to hide from his wife. To be honest.
I enjoyed.
You don't think that's what he did?
I enjoyed the time he brought his cooker and.
Well, he's a pretty good cook.
And he cooked for the people working before. Yeah. That was pretty nice.
Yeah. He could do that again if we wouldn't care, would he?
We wouldn't mind at all.
Yeah.
Of course, that takes him away from the snake pit a little bit. But,
well, I think he scares the snakes.
I think he scares the people that come to look at the snakes.
Oh. I still swear that he's trying to hide from his wife. I think that's why he's doing it.
He is what you would classify as a character. But now that's just Chuck.
Oh yeah. We don't want to see nothing real bad because he allowed to bring a steak out here Friday.
He would do it.
Oh, he's done it.
Yeah. And Robert usually gives him the mic when he does it.
Well, of course. Why not? I interviewed a snake too.
Well, we've had some fun with some snakes in some control rooms.
Did you see my pictures of the snake pen the other day?
I'm sure I did.
I clicked several of them. You spray them, and of course we got the new window in there that you can see now. And anyway, I said I had out of the group there was 2 that was going to run for council, and there was about 10 thinking about running for council, and then I thought there was 17 running for mayor. So we had a good interview with a bunch of snakes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nothing like it, are they?
Nothing like
Nothing like it at all. This is the week, folks. So if you haven't got your tickets, do so, because we want to, $10 cannot be beat for any event like this. And the goal has been always to keep it at $10. It went at $5 for years and years, but man. And then somebody went crazy and went 25 and 30, and that is not the price for op.
No, it's not.
Got to keep it $10, but now it goes $15 on Saturday and Sunday. So you got the $10 till 5 o'clock this Friday at City Hall, and I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna wait till Friday, and it's gonna be madhouse up there. We already know the weather's gonna be beautiful. What the weatherman says. So go ahead and get those tickets and avoid the crowd.
Yeah, avoid the crowd, avoid the line the day of, and save yourself $5 a ticket. Go ahead and get your ticket. Going to have a lot of arts and craft vendors. I understand that they've done real well with that. A lot of food vendors.
Food's filled up.
Yeah, Randy Griffin's going to be there with his T-shirts, his
Oh
hats.
yeah, he's supposed to bring some of them out this day.
Bring some out here.
Yeah, we'll get ours, and then also we'll go away with some.
He's
on the morning show. How about that?
Got some good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to be wearing one of his camouflage hats.
He Vance. If you want if you want Vance shirts this year, you need to call him.
Yeah.
They're not nowhere. He's got them, but call him ahead of time. He'd be glad to come to your house or meet you somewhere.
Sure.
So if you want a Vance,
he may not get to play golf this week.
Really?
Now he might. There may be some things that you just don't stop, and that might be one of them.
I put my money on him playing golf.
I don't know what days are his golf days, but I notice a lot of times he's a lot of early mornings. You'll see him out at the track because he's putting up. Charles will get some folks to put up the fencing, and then they put up the banners and all.
He's the banner man.
He's the banner man.
Make sure all them banners get put up. That reminds me. Yeah, okay. I got to remind him of one thing.
Okay.
He got to remember the camera view and the from the press box. We want our big money people to be able to be seen on the camera. Majority of the time.
From the press box?
Yeah, that's where the camera is at. On the corner.
Yeah, I know, but if you're going to put it on the front of the stage.
Front side's fine, but if you go to the right, none of those are seen. Back towards the snake pen is seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was going to suggest that we move the stage up a little bit. We, kept backing it up.
I think we need to keep it where it's at.
I just thought it needed to be a little bit closer to maybe.
Nah. Mr. Willis likes it where it's at. So
I'm not.
I vote with Mr. Willis.
I'm not going to buck Mr. Willis.
I vote Mr. Willis.
Yeah.
Wherever he wants it. If he wants it on the 10-yard line, the other way.
Wherever he puts it's where it's going to be. So.
You vote that way too, don't you?
Oh yeah.
We don't go against Mr. Willis.
Stage will be pulling in sometime. Usually here Wednesday morning.
He'll be here Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah. So he likes to get set up and then go to the room and go to sleep.
Is that what he wants to do? Sleep?
Usually that's what he does because he's probably left someplace and driven all night.
He brought his old lady and kid last time, didn't he?
No.
The year before.
Year before he did.
Yeah. That little boy, he better bring that boy again this year.
He might.
Yeah, he's fireball.
He's a good guy to work with.
Oh,
as our stage, and I think Alan's doing the
Mr. Stage,
doing the sound again.
Alan Lutz,
fellow classmate.
Is he?
Yeah.
Both of you finished school at the same time? Same grades?
Well, both of us went to school together. Yeah, we both graduated.
In same grades?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so y'all used each other's answers?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha, man. That was kind of co-channel.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it, man. He made it as a sound man, and you made it in radio.
I made it a nobody.
Oh, Mayor, I got to talk to you sometime today.
Well, she's drinking coffee right now. She don't want to talk to you.
This is important. Got something. Hey, it actually is going to be pretty big news for the area, but I can't say what it is yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One of the big organizations is going to be here to announce something.
Well, we need some things.
Yeah.
And I know there's work going on. I know
Work.
Yeah. All the time something going on.
We better do this. I mean, the snake eggs. Where I got it somewhere. I got the new one.
The new one.
Yeah,
Is this the old one? This
yeah,
only
that's
got
old.
3 clues.
That's old. Hey, there we go. All right, we had 2 winners during the weekend.
I saw that.
Yeah. Have I got 2 sheets or have I got 1 here? Two. I guess I got 1 here. Let me run you a copy.
Somebody found one out near where Larry Jackson lives.
Yep, right. And Brett Ballard.
Brett Ballard.
Talk about that, and I'll get you a sheet too.
I wondered if
that.
They woke up and saw people out on lawn and thought, what in the world has Robert Booth done now?
Well, I said in front of a good friend of mine and a good friend, and also a good friend of Ronnie.
I saw Brad Gooden had posted something, being a little smart now. He says, he couldn't find Alabama in the NCAA tournament.
So I found it for him.
Yeah, I saw that. But, of course, Auburn defeated Tennessee by 20 points. It was like 84-64. They were busting those threes. And so they're headed to the NCAA tournament. But Alabama's headed to the NIT as the #1 seed. Men's basketball headed to the National Invitation Tournament after not earning a berth in the NCAA tournament. The Crimson Tide will be a #1 seed in the NIT and host #8 Norfolk State at Coleman Coliseum on Wednesday, March the 20th. So they could be facing their ex-coach Anthony Grant.
That'd be cool,
in the
wouldn't it?
second round. Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
You think the NIT bid saves the Alabama coach job? He needs a win or 2 in the NIT, don't he?
It probably wouldn't hurt. They just struggle in basketball. I don't know why they just can't.
They shouldn't be.
Get together. But, a lot of people are wondering, is there a hotter team in basketball than Auburn right now?
They're hot.
Yeah, the 84-64 win against Tennessee in the SEC championship game. If that's any indication, it is a debate. This is the Tigers' first SEC tournament championship since 1985, though Auburn won the regular season conference title last year. Bryce Brown led Auburn, who is 26-9 with 19 points. They just had a great game. Both teams are expected to make it, and both teams are in the tournament, Auburn and Tennessee. So congratulations to both those teams.
Yes, sir. The eggs, there's one still out there.
One still out there. The golden egg has been found.
The golden egg is found, and I'll tell you about that golden egg. That was #3. It was Deborah Greer that found that, and she found it. The clue that really kicked it off to her, she was pretty sure it was on the old Dice Road already. The 2 guys across the road from me, one is a close friend to Ronnie, and one is a close friend to Robert. Larry Jackson and Ronnie, and Brett Ballard and I. Found across the road from Brett Ballard and Larry Jackson on Dice Dairy Road, the gold egg. Deborah and friend will meet each artist each day.
That's pretty good.
Not bad, huh? Not bad. The other that was turned in during the weekend was #5. Tell us about #5.
Well, #5 was found by Michelle Stanley, and the clues were, I wonder how the fishing is. How many years ago was there a cement plant across the road? Folks just speed by me. Is this on Old Perry Store Road?
No.
No, this is on Opine Road before Adams at the dam on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When you turn up turn up right before the dam, turn up there and go where they built for handicap fishing and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right when you turn off immediately, right there.
But I didn't know they used to do concrete over there.
They put a temporary concrete plant there when they built the dam.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And then people, they sold to the public too while they were there. A lot of people got concrete drives during that time.
Yeah.
Saving the money, you know?
Yeah.
What I mean.
All right.
Man, see, I'm a walking historian, man. I lived it.
Who'd have thunk it? I didn't know it.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the two that was found during the weekend. Of course, already found was Forrest Brown found the one at the abandoned house on TJ's Road, Booth Road, that is. And then, let's see, Chelsea Taylor found the one out at the old T.O. Ballard store across from Fleta School. Now, the one it's still looking for
is egg number 1.
I'll do 1, you do 2, I do 3, you know, like that. Here's the clues. Egg 1. I can't believe he put me around here again.
Clue number 2, I hear the crack of the ball on the bat.
Number 3, I remember Christmas was big around here.
Number 4, I love hearing the band.
Number 5, love hearing the fans.
Number 6, sometime cars pass by again and again. Hope they are, yep, they are lost.
Number 7, can't wait for the noise of the football games.
And number 8, years ago, folks drove by to look at Christmas all over our yard.
Ooh, that's a biggie.
Mm-hmm.
That's a biggie there. Now, where is it? Oh, where is it? Oh. You think you know?
No.
You know?
I was trying to remember that. I know some people that used to do some of that stuff, but Christmas stuff, I mean.
Yeah, it's not being done there now. Yeah.
All right.
All right, celebrities' birthdays.
Yes, indeed. We have, today is March the 18th, 2019. We want to say happy birthday to Julian Goldani Tellez. She is an actress and a dancer. She is 24 today. Lily Collins, an actress in The Blind Side, is 30 today. Adam Pauly is an actor in Happy Endings, is 37. Cornelius Smith Jr. was in the TV show Scandal. He's 37 today. Adam Levine is a rock singer. He is also on The Voice. He's 40 today. Sutton Foster is an actress, a singer, and a dancer. Tony Award winner. He is 44 today. She is 44 today. Dane Cook is a comedian and an actor. He is 47 today. Queen Latifah, a rapper, an actress, a talk show host. She's 49. Bonnie Blair is an Olympic speed skater, is 55 today. Vanessa Williams, a singer and an actress. She was in the movie Shaft, and she is 56 today. Mike Rowe, a TV personality from Dirty Jobs, is 57. Thomas Ian Griffith is an actor. He was in Karate Kid Part 3. He's 57 today also. Irene Cara is a singer and an actress, a Grammy Award winner, was in the movie Fame. She is 60 today, 60 years old today. Let's see. Brad Dourif is an actor. He was in the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He was also in The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. He's 69 today. Kevin Dobson, who is an actor, he was in Knots Landing, is 76 today. F.W.D. Clerk is a former South African president. He is 83 today. And then finally, one of my favorite. If I said kiss an angel good morning,
Charlie Pride!
Charlie Pride is 85 today. Member of the Grand Ole Opry, played minor league baseball in 1965 when RCA Records signed him to a recording contract. Charlie, 85, born in 1934. Happy birthday to all of our
Crystal
celebrities.
Chandelier. I'm afraid of losing you. Oh, man. George Pippin, the actor, author, Paper Line, Shadowbox, Little Man Tate, and many others, would have been 92, passed away in 03. Peter Graves, Mission Impossible, would have been 93, passed away in 2010. He was the brother of James Arnaz, Matt Dillon. Smiley Burnett, the actor-singer, would have been 108, passed away in 67, was in the Petticoat Junction. Yep. Edward Everett Horton, the actor and narrator of cartoon featuring fairy tales of Rocky and Bullwinkle, would have been 133, passed away in 70. Rudolph Diesel, the inventor of the diesel engine, would have been 161, passed away in 1913. Grover Cleveland, the 22nd and the 24th U.S. president, they don't allow that no more, would have been 182, passed away in 1908. Wilson Pickett, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer in the midnight hour. Would have been 90, back up, would have been 78, passed away in 06. And John Updike, the novelist, The Rabbit Series. Would have been 87, passed away in 09. Whew. And those are the celebrities this morning.
You had more than usual.
I know it. I got to check my reunion contract on that one, man. Oh, man.
Townhall.com. Howard Thomason. Investigators in New Zealand releasing more information about last week's deadly attack on 2 mosques in Christchurch. Police Commissioner Mike Bush saying it was apparently a lone wolf assault.
I want to definitely state that we believe that there was only one attacker responsible for this horrendous event.
Police believe the attacker is a 28-year-old Australian man who is in custody. New Zealand's Prime Minister says efforts are already underway to toughen the country's gun control laws.
Within 10 days of this horrific act of terrorism, we will have
the surfing guitarist passed away too.
Yeah, I saw that.
The massacre claimed
Dang.
50 lives, dozens of
We'll
people
say that tomorrow, I
wounded.
reckon.
Dutch authorities investigating a possible terror attack. Wounded
I don't know whether I
multiple
printed it,
people in
though.
the city
I know
of
I posted
Utrecht.
it.
Police, including heavily armed officers, flooding the area after this morning's attack at a busy intersection.
Monica Lewinsky talks public shame.
Swapping parts of the Midwest.
Heavy rainfall and melting snow have led to dangerously high water in creeks and rivers across several Midwestern states, with the Missouri River hitting record levels in many areas. At least 2 deaths have been blamed on flooding, and 2 other men have been missing for days. Thousands of residents across parts of Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri,
She ought to be
Minnesota,
a candidate for vice president, Democrat Party.
have been forced to evacuate. More record crests are expected in various rivers by tomorrow. I'm Matt Small.
Ethiopia's transport minister says there are clear similarities between the crash of an Ethiopian jetliner and last year's crash in Indonesia that involved the same type of plane, a Boeing 737 MAX 8. Wall Street this morning, Dow futures down 33 points, S&P futures 3 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
CCB time is 7:35. Time for you to drop by CCB here and meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, and talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by
Farmers IGA,
Southern Independent Bank,
TNC Pharmacy,
The Woodmore,
Blade and Wing Cafe,
Covington Eye Care,
JR's Lawnmower Shop,
Hotties.
A 3-year-old boy was killed in an apparent domestic violence-related murder, followed by an attempted suicide at a Blue Water Bay home on Friday. Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office deputies were called around 4:30 p.m. after receiving a 911 call. The child's mother had arrived home from work to find both her son and her husband, 61-year-old Frederick Franken, on the floor of the home. 3-year-old Frederick Franken Jr. was pronounced dead at the scene. An autopsy will be conducted by the medical examiner's office. At last word, Frederick Franken was listed in critical condition at Fort Walton Beach Medical Center. The investigation is ongoing.
Well, let's see. On March the 16th, which was Saturday, Enterprise celebrated their 26th year hosting the world's smallest St. Patrick's Day Parade at 12 noon in downtown Enterprise, East College Street. Everyone is Irish, of course. What began in 1993 as an idea has transformed into a historical tradition. This year, the Enterprise Chamber of Commerce received nominations from 7 strong Irish descendants, contending to be the next Grand Marshal in the one-man parade. The community was asked to cast their vote in a social media campaign, and the results were in, and Sean Rushy will serve as the 26th Grand Marshal in the world's smallest St. Patrick's Day Parade. Sean is currently a registered behavior technician at the Southeast Alabama Autism Center. His work is to help children in the autism spectrum learn life skills and help them to better interact with the world around them. He's a member of many social clubs and, of course, church and all that. He has Irish heritage, needless to say. And, of course, they started something else this year. I'm trying to find it. The micro run that went with the parade. It was 546 yards, and it's supposed to be the shortest official run. 546 yards is a pretty good sprint, isn't it? That's 5 football fields and a half. I figured that out by myself, man.
Well, it's a little bit more than 2 trips around the
But it ain't no 5K.
track. No.
But they had that to follow the, they call it the .5K.
Oh,
A .5K.
0.5.
Half pint. They call it the half pint. That's what I was looking for. The half pint .5K race was immediately after the parade, and that this year's first time ever for that. So pretty good idea.
I guess so. Well, a man whom police say is linked by DNA to the 1999 murders of 2 high school students faces capital murder and rape charges in their deaths. Sources say the suspect is 45-year-old Cooley McCraney. He is from Ozark and now lives in Dothan. He is married and has children. Sources say an out-of-state lab matched McCraney as the possible killer through a genealogy report. He had not been previously identified as a suspect because there have been no he had no previous record, so no DNA was on file. He's charged with the murders of Tracy Hallett and J.B. Beasley, who are former Northview High School students. The 17-year-old girls left for a birthday party on the night of July the 31st, 1999. They became lost and wound up in Ozark. Hallett later called her mother, Carol Roberts, and told her that they were on their way home after receiving directions, but they never made it. The following day, police in Ozark found their bodies in the trunk of Beasley's Mazda 929. They had been shot.
The Azalea Dogwood Trail is Sunday, or was Sunday. It started at 2:30 with a ribbon cutting. The Dothan tradition is a way to kick off spring with a tour of the Garden District. Azalea lined the festival route, and there's a special way to follow it. And they have it all marked out, so if you'd like to go over to Dothan and follow the azaleas, and many people do, the Azalea Dogwood Festival has been around for 55 years in Dothan.
Well, a Destin visitor who died after falling Friday night from a condominium balcony onto a pool deck has been identified as a 27-year-old man from Missouri. A security guard at the condos located on East Highway 98 discovered the body of Justin Michael Trepanier of, excuse me.
Okay, you're excused. One more time.
I guess so. That may not be through. Oh, thank you. I think that may have got.
You think that's it?
I hope so. From Missouri, he was on a check around the complex around 5 a.m. There was a check around the complex around 5 a.m. Saturday morning. He says a similar survey of the property earlier at 2:30 a.m. had not revealed anything unusual. The young man was visiting the area with 4 other individuals. The companion said he was last seen around 2 a.m. when he went out on the 8th floor balcony to smoke a cigarette following a night out. An investigator with the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office says there's no initial indication of anything suspicious. That appears to be a tragic accident.
Let's see. According to the Dothan Police Department, Serco Taimika Duncan is facing 1 count of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Police say 33-year-old Jeremy Rashay Sanders of Dothan showed up at the emergency room with gunshot wounds and later died due to the injuries. Police say Sanders was attempting to break up a physical altercation between 2 women when one of the women, Duncan, produced a handgun and fired 1 round intended for the other woman, but it struck Sanders instead. Officers say that the shooting occurred at the 700 block of Monroe Street in Dothan during the weekend.
Never break up 2 women.
No. That's a no. Double no.
If they get that far along.
That's why they call it cat fight, baby.
Don't turn in at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3.
No.
Now we got it. Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air. Come and visit us.
Now who's the dumbass kept calling me during the news?
Until 5 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Breakfast buffet, $6.50 adults, $4 children 10 and under. Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children 10 and under. Children 3 and under free. The Blade and Wing Wing Airport Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family. Make your meal a great experience.
I mean, you need.
Dr. Joshua Driver and the friendly staff
Well, I'd like to
at
have
Kennington
about
Eye
15
Care
if I
would
could
like
get
to
'em.
thank all of you for your
12
continued
would be all
confidence in
right.
our ability to care for you and your family.
Newly renovated
Let me see if I can
office
manipulate.
offers
I got to
all
count
the
for these
latest
dang
technology
things.
to give you a comprehensive
I'll see what I can do, man.
examination, as well as detect and treat eye diseases. We are pleased to now offer many surgical procedures as we partner with Dr. Brent McKinley, board-certified cataract surgeon.
We carry the newest styles of Costa Del Mar and Maui Jim sunglasses for all your summer fun. We also have an extensive line of frames to meet the needs of those on a budget, as well as those looking for Nike or the popular Coach line. And hey, Jack, we even carry the Doug Commander line.
For the contact lens wearers, we have the most comfortable brands, and for those who want to change it up a bit, we now offer the brand New Air Optics Color Contacts.
So call us today at 493-6600 to set up your next appointment, or visit us at 604 North Main Street.
Hello.
To give us an opportunity to meet all your eye care needs.
I'm on the radio. Somebody was calling me during the news. Well, you ought to turn your damn radio on, then you know what's going on, man. Yeah, Then, but you don't mind interfering with me and me making work. I mean, I don't like people calling me while I'm on the air at all, man. I'm very plain about it. You didn't know that. Hell, you will now, don't you? You'll never forget to call me. You call me after 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll be glad to talk to you. But don't call me while I'm on the air.
Todd Norris and Terry, brothers Loris Johnson and Joy Johnson, 4 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren.
Now, what do you need? A what now? I'll see what I can do. Okay.
Funeral services will be at 2 p.m. from the Fordman Funeral Home in Chapel. Burial will be at the Andalusia Memorial Cemetery. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Jimmy Frank Vick, survived by wife Joe Johnson Vick, son and daughter-in-law Dusty and Carol Vick, a daughter Tammy Lee Hudson, 4 grandchildren, a brother John Vick and wife Faye, his sister Sue Vick Starley, sister-in-law Kay Johnson Suits. Memorials can be made to the Parkinson Foundation or the American Cancer Society. Tommy Hancock, age 67, a resident of Brantley, passed away Friday at his son's home in Troy. Memorial services will be held at the Hayes Funeral Home in Chapel Tuesday at 3 p.m. Visitation will be at Hayes Funeral Home 1 hour prior to services. The family requests memorials be made to the charity of your choice. Tommy Hancock, survived by 2 sons, Forrest Hancock, Taylor Hancock, 4 sisters, Pansy Newman, Barbara Holloman, Deborah Holloman, Darrell Holloman, Sue Holloman. Kenneth David Bay, age 69, a resident of Grady, passed away Friday. Funeral service will be at 2 p.m. Wednesday at the New Ebenezer Baptist Church. Burial will be in the Rocky Mount Cemetery. Kenneth David May is survived by 3 children, Samantha May, Renee and James Hall, Edward and Dothan May, 9 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren. His 3 siblings, Bill and Lorraine May, Mary Falk, Mike and Jackie May. The family will receive friends at the church 1 o'clock until 2 before services. Following the burial, family and friends are welcome to attend a gathering at the home of Lloyd and Lottie Huckabee, 70 Lacey Bay Road in Grady. Thomas Bryant, Sr., age 85, of Fort Walton Beach, passed away Thursday, March the 14th. Survived by daughter Donna Milner, 5 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren. Funeral services for Thomas Bryant Sr. will be at 2 p.m. Friday at the Evans Funeral Home. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be in the Paxton Cemetery with full military honors.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
I was never great at math, but at Hardee's, it's simple. $4 gets you 2 breakfast sandwiches. Grab a delicious biscuit, a Frisco breakfast sandwich, or a loaded omelet biscuit. That's 1 plus 1 more for $4. I'm no math whiz, but I just solved breakfast. Hardee's because it tastes better. At Hardee's, we make our juicy, thick burgers the right way, with 100% Black Angus beef and fire. We even figured out a way to weed out our less dedicated employees. Traitor! Burgers need fire! New Angus thick burger melts, only $3. Hardee's because it tastes better. JR's Lawnmower Shop, folks. Spring is in the air. We're ready to sell some lawnmowers. And now we are a Gravely dealer for the Cumberland County area also. Yes, I said Gravely Lawnmowers. And we also carry the large line of Husqvarna Total Source. We are a Grasshopper dealer, DR Trimmer dealer, Honda Power Equipment. I'm saying all of this to say this. We will not be undersold. JR's Lawnmower Shop is your sales and service for Cumberland County. When it comes to outdoor power equipment, you won't find a better deal anywhere. JR's Lawnmower Shop offers free pickup and delivery for the city limits of Bob. We will not be undersold. Thank you.
The Andalusia Area Chamber of Commerce is looking for groups and whom to partner as it puts together a Clean Up Cumberland County campaign. Executive Director Chrissy Duffy said events are being planned in conjunction with the Earth Day for the week of April the 22nd through the 26th. We'll be kicking off that week with the Andalusia Clean and Green campaign. We'll be talking about litter, reducing the amount of trash and waste we have in general, and recycling. The week will end with a cleanup day on Friday, April the 26th, where the Chamber will work with Frank Schaefer of EMA, Cumberland Area Transportation CATS, and ALDOT to put teams out picking up trash. As in the past, one of the areas to be cleaned up will be Highway 84 between Andalusia and Opp, and the Chamber of Commerce in each city will attempt to get the whole area clean. They will also work on the areas near Welcome to Cumberland County signage. As part of the campaign, the Chamber also will be disseminating information about recycling and what can be actually going to the city of Andalusia green recycle bags.
Join Cumberland Electric Cooperative at their 2019 annual membership meeting on Thursday, April the 4th, as they celebrate 75 years of service. There will be many cash prize giveaways and a chance to win one of 3 $2,500 bill credits. Registered members must be present to win the top 6 prizes: $2,500 bill credits, $600 cash, $500 cash, and $400 cash. Registration opens at 3 p.m. at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Entertainment will begin at 5 p.m. with Elvis impersonator Jerome Jackson. Around 6 p.m., well-known gospel group The Tallies will perform. A brief business session will begin at 7 p.m. Reports on CEC operations will be presented, and 2 members will be elected to the CEC Board of Trustees.
This year's nominations for trustee position made by the nominating committee are District 3, Willie B. Smith, Brantley, Philip Bosley, Brantley. District 4, Hetland Smith, Kinston, Johnny Reynolds, Kinston.
Remember, that's April 4th at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Some seating will be available, but feel free to bring your lawn chairs.
The Cumberland County Sheriff Office had to bring a small riot under control Friday while officers were attempting to transfer inmates. Ola McKee Jr., Brandon Curry, and Jamie Bush were to be transferred to Conecuh County Jail. The Sheriff Office said the 3 were selected in an effort to control illegal activity and to bring order. They said just Friday, inmates were caught smuggling drugs into the jail. In the process of removing and transferring McKee, the riot broke out. McKee was highlighted as the instigator. While he was being escorted down the stairs, the Sheriff Office said McKee jumped from the steps into a crowd of inmates, starting the riot. Pepper spray was deployed to bring the inmates, both involved and not, under control and pushed them away from the officers. McKee was taken under control a short time later. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Cumberland County Sheriff Department booked in 9, 3 for possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, and meth. 1 public intoxication. 1 for driving under the influence under 21, minor in possession, illegal possession. 1 violation of probation, 2 counts. 1 serving weekend time. 1 failure to appear, 2 counts. 1 for possession of controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. 5 released, 226 in the Cumberland County Jail. The Opp City Council will meet 6 p.m. at City Hall. On the agenda is pool water chemistry control, appoint Ben Cooper to the zoning board, appoint Amanda Henderson and Elena Cook to the DRA,
resolution for the airport. There'll be a workshop at 5:50. Both meetings are open to the public. The Opp City School Board of Education will be holding the regularly scheduled monthly meeting Tuesday at 5 p.m. at the superintendent's office. The public's invited to attend. The City of Andalusia City Council meeting at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. On the agenda is the amending of the hiring policies and procedures, the amending of the street plan to reflect management changes, to declare police vehicle surpluses, back to school sales tax holiday July the 19th through the 21st. Work session at 5 p.m. Both meetings are open to the public. Rattlesnake Rodeos
is accepting applications for arts and crafts vendors.
12 by 12 space, $100. $50 for electrical hookup.
And $10 for city license.
For complete information and application, go to www.rattlesnakerodeo.com.
Or phone Liz Lindsay at 334-858-6624.
Or the City of Opp, 334-493-7840.
See you at the rodeo.
Kindergarten registration. Children must be 5 years old on or before September the 1st to
Yo.
register for kindergarten in the 2019-20 school year.
Where did y'all look for
Here
trash
are the
bags?
registration dates.
She just said they wasn't
Elementary
here. I didn't
School,
look.
Thursday, March the 22nd. from
Right where
8
they've been for all these years.
6
Two
p.m.
boxes.
In the Andalusia Elementary School conference
You
room.
knew. I got it.
Strawn
I
Elementary
just
Two
School,
boxes.
Friday, March the 22nd.
I just took the
from
trash
8 p.m.
out.
Until 1
Two
p.m.
boxes.
Strawn Elementary School.
I just took
Pleasant
She'll know
Grove
where the
School,
dang
Friday,
things are
March
next
the
time.
22nd from 8:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. at
I didn't have time to look, but I mean, dang, I thought surely.
has not yet set their date.
The 59th
Well, I knew you bought about 2 or 3 at a
March
time.
23rd and 24th. Snake shows, kids activities.
I don't buy the big old bags. I don't buy two of the refiners.
Tiger Fly. Sunday afternoon, country superstar Craig Morgan. Advance tickets at City Hall, $10 per day.
Big game we got tonight, too.
$15 a day. Kids 6
Yeah.
and under free. Gates open 8 a.m. Saturday,
Girl.
10 a.m. on Sunday. For more info, check them out on Facebook.
So they ought to be fast. Even it is double.
Region game.
The Andalusia Area Chamber of Commerce is looking for groups and whom to partner as it puts together a cleanup Covington County campaign.
Are you tired of calling your pharmacy
Thought of
during
that.
this?
Some asshole called me during the news, like that somebody did the other day.
apologize for that.
Somebody done it today, a city employee. I don't think he'll call back. I wasn't rude to you, but I was rude to him. But the thing is, he called just like, well, you did too. I answered. I mean,
I was a sick puppy. I just kept calling.
Give us a call at TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Opp, 493-4517.
On-the-go lifestyles
Oh,
call
I
for
have
on-the-go solutions. And the Southern Independent Bank mobile app is just that. Check account balances, pay bills, make deposits, and a lot more. All from the convenience of your mobile device. It's
We got
anytime
2
banking
games
from
today,
anywhere.
2 tomorrow.
Download the SIB mobile app from your app store.
one Thursday and 2 Friday.
Independent Bank, Opp and Andalusia, the power of independence. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA.
Fresh whole Boston butts, 99 cents a pound. Fresh chicken thighs or drumsticks, 77 cents a pound. USDA filet mignon steak, $12.99 a pound. Kraft American cheese singles, 12 ounces, $1.99. Tide Simply Clean and Fresh detergent, 138 ounces.
I put local in there
7.77.
twice instead of sports. Is what I think I did, which will be fine. It won't have no sports.
$5.99.
Put us back on time.
Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Dr. Pepper, 6-pack bottles, 16.9 ounces, 4 for $10. Golden Ripe bananas, 2 pounds for 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Good morning. Here's your
What
weather
I
on LA weather. I'm Jim Tice for today. Lots of sunshine.
Got rid of that faggot.
For today, mostly
I
sunny,
wasn't
but
nice
high
on
66,
email Friday.
cloudy tonight, low 41.
I can't believe me not being nice.
Day for tomorrow, high of 65.
I can.
Mostly clear on Tuesday night, low 40. A sunny day on Wednesday with high of 67. Mostly clear Wednesday night.
Well, I was nice the other day, the first time.
70s. Thursday,
Well,
sunny with a high.
Then the second time I wasn't nice.
Sunny with a high near 74.
It don't sound
Great weather coming up.
That-
Enjoy
that guy
the
sucked.
latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Hey, 43 is our low this morning. The winds are from the northwest, maybe a mile. The official sunrise at 6:52. The official sunset 6:55. Now the extended weathercast. Nothing but sun Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
All right.
With a late night shower coming in.
Well, that's late night.
Yeah, we'll keep that one.
We'll keep that one.
Unless they want to just move it on out to Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. That's what we want. Maybe it'll do that. 50 degrees and sunny skies here at the studios of WOPP. Stay tuned for the birthday and anniversary calendar. Alan's going to tell us all about it.
Brother, you lost weight.
I don't know, fella. Looks like it. Sometimes I feel like it and sometimes I don't. I got some sagging. That skin sagging in. Yeah. I just changed my habits. I hadn't really dieted and nothing like that. No, I hadn't done that.
Good morning. I'm Alan Schofield, and this is the WOPP birthday
walking
party
probably
for
helped, too.
Monday, March 18th, 2019. Brought to you by our
Came in last place, man. I held it down. I had to slow down or Harrison would beat me. So I slowed down, man.
Let's say good morning.
I wasn't going to let nobody beat me.
Sunday, the 17th.
I got last place down, baby.
Jerry Smith had a birthday yesterday.
I'm good at it.
Hall. Robert Johnson celebrated. Also, Patsy Davis. Happy birthday to you yesterday. Miriam Anderson celebrated. Trammy Lundy. Also, Joshua Scarborough. Mark Carnley. Sandra Cunningham. And Dr. Paul Anderson celebrated a birthday yesterday. Now, today, Monday, the 18th, let's say good morning and happy birthday to Mark Kaiser. Also, Lee Gillespie celebrates. Brianna Turner gets a candle on the cake. Amanda Durrell, Caitlin Murdoch, also Brianna Cummings. Birthday wishes for James Anderson. Bernie Dean Anderson also celebrates, and birthday wishes for Cindy Adams. Let's check in with Robert and see who's on his list, and I'll be back with a winner in a moment.
That's dancing music there, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. This was emailed in. Let's see, that's today, so I want to do tomorrow. I mean, yesterday first. And yesterday was the 17th, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. The 17th. Okay, all right. 17th. And I'm looking. Noel Gunner had a birthday on the 17th.
Happy birthday, Noel.
Yeah. And then let's see who else had birthdays on Sunday. Let me see here. Sean Bentley had a birthday. And let's see, Ruth Hill, the coach's mom, had a birthday. Let's see who else with birthdays from yesterday. Double checking. Sandra Cunningham with a birthday yesterday. Let's see. Jonathan Wiles with a birthday yesterday. And let's see who else with birthdays yesterday. Double checking here. Them's in the pot right there. We can throw that away. And let's see. Double checking here. No. This one's emailed in. Nope, not yet. And double checking here. 17th and 18th. 17th and 18th. All right, that gets Sundays. Today, we need to add Brantley Horton, who turned 6 today.
Happy birthday, Brantley.
And yeah, happy birthday and many more. And let's see who else on this 18th day. Double checking the nursing facility. Don't see none there. And that's all I've got for today.
Mighty slim today.
Slim for today. Well, it is what it is, they say. All right, Alan, it's your time again.
The IGA Sweet Shop offers custom cakes, handmade
After
for order
commercial.
birthday and anniversary cakes, as well as cakes for other special occasions like teen parties and team parties. Call in your orders ahead of time at 493-9805. That's at the IGA Sweet Shop inside Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza.
Let's say happy birthday and congratulations to our birthday party winner for the day, James Anderson. Happy birthday, James. Hope you have a great birthday today. And be sure to swing by the radio station during our lobby hours. In the morning, 6 until 10
Yeah. In Devon's?
No.
Oh, man. Ain't no news unless they're dead.
It's right at the foot of the hill as you're coming through the
IGA in Lamar
On the other side, going back toward Enterprise.
Your community radio
Going through the
station,
four-way.
WOPP.
They're pulling out the driveway and got hit.
They won't do that again, will they?
Townhall.com.
I don't think nobody hurt. They're all standing outside.
Investigators in New Zealand releasing more information about last week's deadly attack on 2 mosques in Christchurch. Police Commissioner Mike
Delete.
Bush saying it was apparently a lone wolf assault.
I want to definitely state that we believe
Delete.
that there was only one
Delete.
attacker responsible for this horrendous
Delete.
event.
Police believe the attacker is a 28-year-old Australian man who is
Saturday,
in custody.
the
New Zealand's
16th,
Prime
delete.
Minister says efforts are already underway to toughen the country's gun control laws.
Within 10 days of this horrific
Saturday
act of
the 16th,
terrorism, we
delete.
will have announced reforms which will, I believe, make our communities safer.
The massacre claimed 50 lives.
Okay,
dozens of people were
Thursday the 14th,
Dutch
delete.
authorities investigating a possible terror attack wounded multiple people in the city of Utrecht. Police, including heavily armed officers, flooding the area after this morning's attack at a busy intersection. Floodwater is swamping parts of the Midwest.
Heavy rainfall and melting snow have led to dangerously high water in creeks and rivers
Delete.
across several Midwestern states, with the Missouri River hitting record levels in
Delete.
many areas. At least
Okay,
2
Monday
men
we can
killed on
delete
flooding,
now.
and 2 other men have been missing for days. Thousands
Delete.
of residents across parts of Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Minnesota, South Dakota, and Wisconsin have been forced to
Delete.
evacuate. More record crests are expected in various rivers by tomorrow. I'm Matt Small.
Ethiopia's transport ministry
All right,
says
did we get them
there are
all? I think we
clear
did.
similarities between the
Okay,
crash
we can do
of
right
an
now.
Ethiopian jetliner and last year's crash in Indonesia that involved the same type of plane, Boeing 737 MAX 8. Wall Street this morning, Dow futures down 33 points, S&P futures 3 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Good morning, I'm Alan.
Oh, crap.
When it comes to your pain, many of you might be skeptical, like I was, about ordering Relief Factor. Tap Boone again for this wonderful 100% drug-free
How does that happen?
supplement designed to help
Something to
your
think about.
body lower or eliminate occasional aches and pains due to aging, exercise, everyday living. I'm not skeptical any longer. The 3-week quick start is now discounted to only $19.95. Why don't you let us see if we can get you out of pain too at ReliefFactor.com.
Trade Pros. Ferguson is committed to making business with us the easiest part of your day. Ferguson.com is designed to help run your business from the office to the job site by making your day-to-day activities easier with 24/7 account access, unmatched online inventory, and on-the-go account management. And with our Pro Plus customer loyalty program, you can earn points with every online purchase, redeemable for merchandise, event tickets, trips, and more. Sign up today at Ferguson.com.
Northern Ireland authorities say 3 teens died in a St. Patrick's Day event.
Have you ever heard the name Dietrich Bonhoeffer? He wrote
At a St. Patrick's disco night at the Greenvale Hotel in Cookstown caused a crash with many revelers falling over. Senior policeman Mark Hamilton says he needs people to come forward and tell them what happened.
All right, it's got
3
Gary
young
loaded
people are
now.
dead, he says, and they deserve a full inquiry. Hamilton has appealed to witnesses not to share images on social media, but to give the material to the authorities. Charles de Ledesma, London.
French President Macron summoning top security officials after police
Oh,
failed to
man,
contain
it's
resurgent
locked up in the
rioting
flare.
during weekend yellow vest protests that transformed the Champs-Elysees into a battle scene. Prime Minister promising new measures to avoid a repeat of Saturday's violence, which rioters set life-threatening fires, ransacked luxury stores, and attacked police. News and analysis at townhall.com.
Have you ever heard the name Dietrich Bonhoeffer? He wrote a book called The Cost of Discipleship. But he also was executed by hanging in 1945 for the part he played in resisting Adolf Hitler's Nazi government in Germany. As a Christian, he spoke out for what he knew was right and true, and it cost him his life. Listen, the day may come when you're faced with something you know is not right. And the temptation would be just to pass by, to look the other way. But if you don't speak up for God, who will? Somebody said it this way: it costs to follow Jesus.
Of course it does.
But it costs even more not to. And that, my friend, is something to think about and something to do. I'm Gary Miller, pastor of Westview Baptist Church in Ogden.
There's things that my dad used to do when I was growing up. When I walked out the door, he would say, "Do you have gas in the car and a quarter to call if you need me?" Now, it's time to take care of my dad.
At Comfort Care Hospice, we consider it an honor to care for those with life-limiting illness. We care for their physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual needs, enhancing their quality of life and your peace of mind. And because we're based in your community, we can be by your side when you need us, day or night. Comfort Care, the right hospice, right here.
No, don't turn in at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3 off Airport Road. Now we got it.
Yeah, look up.
Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air. Come and visit us Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Breakfast buffet, $6.50 adults, $4 children, 10 and under. Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children, 10 and under. Children 3 and under, free. The Blade and Wing Airport Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family and make your meal a great experience. The Country Kitchen has a breakfast bar on Saturday and Sunday, 6 a.m. until 10. $5.79 plus tax.
That is good.
Coffee every weekend. Listen for the weekend specials on WOBB and post it on Facebook. The Country Kitchen, across the street from Dice Music, open at 6 a.m. every morning. Phone orders 493-6906. Check us out on Facebook, Country Kitchen. The American Legion Post 157, Highway 29 North in Ghent is open Tuesday through Saturday, and now open on Sunday. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Tuesday through Thursday. 1 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Until, don't forget, pool tournament every Thursday night. Also, Thirsty Thursday, happy hour and jam session on Thursday. Karaoke every Friday and Saturday night. Now karaoke on Sundays at 2 p.m. Free pool Tuesday and Thursday. And we have bar snacks. At the American Legion, drop in and say hi to Jeannie. At the American Legion, Post 157, Highway 29 in Ghent. The Up Stockyard, 915 Florella Highway. New sale day is Tuesdays, 1 p.m. At the Up Stockyard, we want our customers to know that our commissions and hauling rates are cheaper than anyone in the area. If you need assistance with your cattle needs, please call John Edwards at 850-978-0340 or Henry Alford 850-890-6068. We look forward to seeing you at the Up Stockyard each Tuesday. Sale begins at 1 p.m. Do you need a place to live? The Op Housing Authority, yes, may be able to help you. Apartments with rental assistance are available for qualified applicants. Depending on the size of your family and annual income, you could qualify for assistance. Many people that think they cannot get help actually qualify for assistance. The best way to find out is to fill out an application. Some apartments are accessible units, and you may request reasonable accommodations at any time. Pick up an application at the Op Housing Authority, 800 Barnes Street, Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 6 p.m. To return the application, come by on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the hours posted in our office. For more information, call 493-9741. The Op Housing Authority, Equal Opportunity Housing.
Good morning. Here's your LA weather. I'm Jim Tice. For today, lots of sunshine this week. For today, mostly sunny with a high of 66, partly cloudy tonight, low 41. Sunny day on Tuesday. For tomorrow, high 65. Mostly clear on Tuesday night, low 40. A sunny day on Wednesday with a high of 67. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low 43. How about 70s? Thursday, sunny with a high near 70. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Great weather coming up. Enjoy the week. That's the latest lower Alabama weather here on WOP.
And you notice he said enjoy the week. Yes, sir. Beautiful weather predicted for the whole week, including the weekend of the Rattlesnake Rodeo. Oh, gosh, almighty. 43 is our low this morning. The winds are from the northwest, maybe a mile. The official sunrise, 6:52. The official sunset, 6:55. We got sunny skies. We're at 51 degrees here at the studios of WOPP. Jody, have you ever thought of using a professional service for your flower beds?
I have not, but
You understand we got a guy that does that.
We got a guy that does that.
Call Brandon Lawn Service at, let me get that number a little bit closer to me, 985-402-5272 for a quote. Robert Brandon, 985-402-5272, and he'll take care of you. How's your weekend go?
Went pretty good. All but being sick Friday, and then.
Oh, sick.
Oh man.
Man, we don't have time to be sick in radio.
No, we don't.
There's no such thing as sick in radio.
No, we don't. But it happened.
Nah. Just a little attitude. It's called getting, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm like everybody else. I've been sick, but I don't know. It's just, of course, you know, when you got the flu, you really don't need to be here because you give everybody else the flu. But, but that's why we got all this sanitation stuff around here.
Oh, yeah.
Spray here, spray there. Knock on wood. Quit hitting my head. I haven't had the flu this year.
Well, this was a stomach flu. This wasn't a regular flu, but it was
a virus.
Yeah, a virus.
A virus.
And it was spreading like wildfire.
Oh man, poor. Don't y'all? Did tears come out of y'all's eyes?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. Those violins were playing.
Oh. That's like those, I'm sure they was crying and all when I was doing that walk Saturday morning too. I got to do it Tuesday at 5:45 also, then Thursday 5:45. Saturday is supposed to do it next Saturday, but there's a rodeo, so I have to do a makeup, and I got to get Shannon to put the app on the phone so I know what in the heck I'm supposed to do.
But you made it.
I made it.
You made it. I'm proud of you.
I held down last place with a champion.
Hey, you're 1-0.
I mean, shoot. I thought my cousin Mary Sue was going to beat me there, and I slowed down.
Okay, that's the way you do it.
Yeah, I took last place without a problem.
With pride.
Oh, sure, with pride. My intent was to do that. You got to get. I'm doing the timing, just putting the time in. I'm not putting the miles in. But some of the others putting the miles in or whatever you're supposed to. A minute so much, and then walk, minute run, minute, and that kind of stuff. But when you hear the whistle, I'm just glad I hear the whistle. That means I'm still alive.
You're still breathing.
Carol from Opportunity EMS is hanging in there with me. You know, she's watching me. So, you know, I can be safe with Carol. She knows where to pick me up and carry me. What doctor?
Yeah, we're glad for that.
Yeah, I think so too. Hey, we got an open house this Friday. I already had a lot of inquiries. Yesterday at church I had a lot of inquiries. But it's at 707 East Ida. We got pictures on the Facebook, and we'll redo those again and make them closer to the top of the page. It's really nice. I went and looked at it the other day. The open house will be this Friday, 3 o'clock until 6, and Saturday, 10 o'clock until 3. It's setting on 2 lots at the corner. Large backyard fence, 5 foot high. Great for children and great for pets. You know what I mean? It's a nice fence. New metal roof, heavy duty steel, new interior paint, living room and study, has tongue and groove pine flooring. Remainder of the flooring is the life-proof tongue and groove. New Whirlpool glass top stove with all the other appliances furnishes. 2 new colored toilets, bath and a half. 2 8x20 porches, garage with newly painted floor and walls. Front garden blooms. I mean, they got flowers all over that front. 3 new entryways. 2 are stained glass decorative door. 1 is a sliding glass door. All new entry lights. Absolutely wonderful family friends neighborhood within walking distance to parks, schools, churches, and restaurants. And got a little patio out there. Just great to overlook the big yard and great place to set up your barbecue grill and all that. Oh yeah, it's nice.
It is nice. Go by and check it out in a great neighborhood, other than being close to Donnie Childry. But and I think Pound right next door to them, to be honest. Oh, Lord help us. But other than that, great neighborhood. And Miss Carol makes it a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
Don's wife, that's why it makes it nice. And Pam, she's okay at times. Get the rodeo out of the way, she'll be all right.
That should be all right.
Yeah. The Op Stockyard. We want our customers to know that our commissions and hauling rates are cheaper than anyone in the area. If you need assistance with your cattle needs, please call John Edwards at 850-978-0340 or Henry Alford 850-890-6068. We look forward to seeing you at the sale. Yes, sir. Tuesday, not Wednesday. Tuesday. You still? Ray still got his copy over there of the eggs. He had a copy too.
Let me see if it's in this right.
Might be in there. See if it's still there.
I saw one over here Saturday, I thought.
That's old. Oh, maybe this one right here. Hang on, this one might do it. Egg 8. There you go. I had an extra over here.
Okay.
He may have handed it to me, and I didn't remember him handing it to me. You know, we had 2 be found Saturday or Sunday. I came in about 3 o'clock. Actually, I came in. One, I got a call, and I said, "Well, I'm headed to the station in just a few minutes," and I hadn't hung up the phone 5 minutes in the other call.
Really?
Yep. So we got both of them at the same time. Amazing how this is working. And you know, the egg that's still out there is the one I thought would be one of the first ones found. It is not. It is still being looked for, but we'll recap the other first. Egg number 2 was found by the clues of, I used to hear the chickens. I wonder how high that tower is. No one lives here now. It was found by the abandoned house on T.J. Booth Road, and Forrest Brown found that. The next one that's found was number 4 egg. Who found that one?
Found by Chelsea Taylor.
What was her clues?
I can't believe they left me. That was clue 1. Clue 2 is that a school bell. Clue 3, still remember those Dr. Peppers and snack days. And number 4, I remember gas pumps were here. Found at the old Ballard Tire across from Fleet of School.
Yeah, it was a store, country store first.
I remember that.
And people came in. Of course, Dr. Pepper was number 1 drinking off at that time, you know. So,
Yeah.
But I mean, there was some Pepsis and Cokes, but I used Dr. Pepper because it was the big drink at that time. And of course, right across from Fleet of School is where you heard the bell. I believe that I remember that's 2 down, and then there was 2. Let's see which one. I'm trying to remember which one was found first next. I think it was who did I get the phone call from? I got the gold egg next, so I'll do that one, number 3, and you'll do number 5.
Okay.
Number 3 egg. I used to smell those cows, and I still do at times. I wonder if anybody fishes in that pond. Did I see the mayor go by? I can't remember the day. I can remember the days Barber's milk truck came by. This road I'm on has old family name. The 2 guys I crossed the street, one is close friend to Ronnie, the other is close friend to the ditch. The number 1 egg is still out there. I'll give 1 and then you give 2 like that, okay? Egg number 1 is still out there. We're still looking for it. We added the clue at 5:30 this morning. The first clue was, I can't believe he put me around here again.
Okay, and clue 2, I hear the crack of the ball on the bat.
3, I remember Christmas was big around here.
Clue 4, I love hearing the band.
Number 5, love hearing the fans.
And clue 6, sometimes car pass by again and again. Yep, they are lost.
Yep, they're lost. Number 7, can't wait for the noise of the football games.
And number 8, the last clue is, years ago, folks drove by to look at Christmas all over our yard.
That's a kicker.
Yeah, it is.
That's a kicker. That's the kicker.
Yes, it is.
I got one more I'm going to lay out sometime today, and I guarantee you that will roll them in. If you'll talk to your grandparents.
Yeah. Better get grandmama and granddad on the phone.
Yeah, buddy. Better become buddies again. What the problem is, you better solve it right now.
Hey, Gramps, I got
Hardee's now hiring. Flexible shifts. Can work 1 day up to 5 days. Daytime crew needed. Hours from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. Anything in between. Pay starts at $8 per hour and up to $10 per hour. Please visit our website, Snag, S-N-A-G, a job, and apply. Equal opportunity employer. You can actually drop by in the afternoon when one of the managers are there, and they'll hand you the application, and then they'll tell you when to come back.
Yeah.
If there's no one there that day to do the interview.
Yes.
If there's somebody there, they'll say, hang on, they'll have somebody when you finish it out.
Right with you.
Yep. So they will do that. I'm so glad that Carol's in this run for God also. She's like me. She's going to walk for God. And she has that certification and all that. If I drop down and start trying to die, she can help save my life. Yeah. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate that. Opportunity EMS, countywide ambulance service, quality care with a Christian attitude, 24-hour service. And, of course, you have a choice. Choose Opportunity EMS, 493-0911. 493-0911. I done gave Carol all the information where I wanted what to do, blah, blah, blah. She remembers. I mean,
what funeral home take you to?
No, we ain't going there, man. Oh, we didn't do reservations there. No.
Just ask.
No. When I was sick, about the legs and all, and we get around very good, missing all the council meeting and all that. Some of my friends call the funeral home, see about it there.
Oh,
man. That's a friend for you, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's a real friend for you there. At least they didn't call me while I was on the air, like somebody did today. J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick, buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way. Come see us. The certified sales personnel such as Brad Booth, Tori Reisenhoward, Cody Hall, Jonathan Parrish, Bobby Hall. Come see us soon. Now, there's some new sales. I got to get those names. Got to get back over there and do it. I had an idea about some commercials, and Johnny liked it. So, Johnny's the big dog. So, we're going to go back and talk and do that. Carrie Laney and Joey Laney, also the sales staff. Of course, they're over the sales staff, making sure they do their job. And then you got Brock back there over the shop. You got Nola to make sure the warranty work is done. And then Jay helps big time in getting it financed. And I think he's training somebody for financing too. But he always drops in too to see if he can help out. And he has to final approval too, And then, then of course, Johnny comes in, and Johnny's got these people that just done business with him over the years, and they still want to do with Johnny. And I did that for a long time. Then it dawned on me one day he's trying to let the staff learn how to do things. So, of course, Jay and Bobby, who takes care of me now, but Johnny used to take care of me completely. But hey, they do a good job too. So, hey, they all know what they're doing. So drop by. As soon as you pull in the lot, one of them's going to be on you like a... I can't say that one.
Don't go there.
They'll notice you. And they'll stick like glue.
Yep, buddy.
And that's what it's all about, man. So keep that in mind. One more time, have you thought of using a professional service for your flower beds called Brandon Lawn Service at 985-402-5272? For a quote. I've noticed one thing. If I've been looking at the phone and the small print on it, and then I try to go up and read these things on the board, it don't work.
It don't work.
No, the eyes, it takes a while to adjust. Then I can read without going to the phone. I can read everything on the board. Well, So the story is stay off the phone, huh?
Stay off the phone.
I'm checking texts and stuff, that we get, and we appreciate texts. Hey, you can text me all day while I'm on the air. I love that, but don't call me, or I might blow up, which I did this morning. If you don't watch the video, if you don't see me blow up. I blew it this morning. Let's see. I think we done them all. The Country Kitchen will have a weekend special. Oh, they got a steak special. I know that already for the rodeo. I don't know what it is, but I know it's going to be steak. Some type of steak. It might be 2 different kinds of steaks, but I already know they're going to have a big steak special. I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and may include Sunday.
All right.
I had their steak special already one time, and I like their pork chop special too.
Really?
Oh yeah, that was a good pork chop. And I done something. I usually get grilled pork. I had that and fried. They done a good job on fried.
Good.
Yeah, you know, some people don't fry it right. You know, don't have the right crust and all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta have, yeah, you got. And over fry it.
Yeah,
Make it too tough.
over-fry it,
Yep,
yeah.
that makes it tough. This one was right, baby. It was done right. But I usually eat grilled, you know. But anyway, let's see. The 3rd annual Nashville Elvis Festival will be coming around in Nashville, Tennessee. They actually say it's in the middle of Tennessee. I don't know why they do that, but anyway. It's March the 28th through the 31st. And they'll have a big contest up there. I don't know if our friend over in Dothan will be in that or not. Jackson.
Jerome.
Jerome's won the one in Vegas several times.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
really good, really good.
And Jerome will be at the Covenant Electric, I noticed.
Yeah, he's going to be doing that Elvis impersonation.
That's a good move. I'll tell Mr. Short that. In fact, I reckon it's time to get Mr. Short on the air after I done told him I wanted him back.
Yeah, it'll be Jerome doing the Elvis, and the Tallies will be the gospel.
That's a good group too.
Yeah.
They stay Southern gospel,
Yeah.
don't they? Well, it works for their clientele. I'm glad to see them add something to the science gospel too.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Well, this is the first year they did that.
Yeah, far as I know. I don't even know them have a country band local. Have you?
No,
I don't.
I can't remember that.
They may have, but I can't remember it either. Don't know. But I knew there's something I've been wanting. We're running out of time, but that's okay. This is important. This is one of our clients.
We got to get them on.
TJ's Fabrics. You know, they was started at the drugstore years ago, and anyway, they had this opportunity to sell it down at the beach.
Yeah.
And somebody wanted to do it, and they had a lot of business down that way, and they said, well, that's okay. Well, they sold it, and they moved it down that way, and they kept being kind of involved in it. But anyway, things didn't go right, and they got it back.
Yeah.
And, you know, that drive to the beach was fine, dandy, but every day. They said they got to looking, and a lot of their clientele was from Montgomery and Birmingham.
Uh-huh.
So didn't it make sense to move to Troy?
Move to Troy.
Moved it to Troy. And they have located in Troy. They will be having their ribbon cutting tomorrow. They are at 905 South 3 Knott Street in Troy. The ribbon cutting gets underway at 4 o'clock. And I'm going to try my best to make it. I'm trying to figure out how I can make it back from there. I can't spend but 30 minutes because I got to 5:45 to walk. You know.
Yeah, 5:45.
So 4:30. I can make it. Yeah, that way.
You can make it.
Get the cops stay out of boy. I know I'll make it.
Yeah.
Well, because they're good clients of ours and good friends of ours on top of that too. I really want to get up there and make it for them. And I saw the picture of the store. Wow. It's got tons and tons of fabric. So folks, TJ's Fabric is now at Troy. And hey, we don't think nothing about running the Troy from Opp. I tell you, some of us do it every day. I don't do it every day. No, I said some of us, but I do it quite often. I probably end up going to Troy more than any other town. I might go to Troy more than I do Andalusia.
Well, football games.
Well, it's just.
Well,
I know.
it's your old home.
Yeah, I feel at home up there. I know everybody anybody up there.
Yeah.
And I don't know the new chief too well. I know him, but not like the old chief. But and so we're.
It is kind of like home.
Yeah, it's kind of like my second home. And you know, the opportunity had been if I knew what I know now, I didn't know that radio station I was working at was for sale up there.
Yeah.
If I knew that at the time, that's probably where I ended up. Yeah. But we'd already started this down here. But anyway, there's a story behind that story. Anyway, we want you to, if you can, run up to Troy for the ribbon cutting at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Is that right? 19th is tomorrow. Yep.
Tomorrow.
And we'll tell you again about it tomorrow. Well, we'll see if I can work it out. In my mind, I done got it worked out, but that sometimes don't work out in reality.
Yeah.
They got, let's see. I got to, okay, I know what I get. I know where I'm at now.
Okay.
Level 1 Cameron Road. See?
Level 1 Cameron Road.
Yeah, we're going to figure out how we're going to do the
Oh, yeah.
audio at noon today. We're going to figure out whether our audio is going to be us pick it up straight,
Or on the phone.
or either on the or straight off the feed from the TV. I know we're going to feed it straight into the Outland, whatever it's called there, thing that sends it out now. I know it's going to get a direct feed there. Now, how we're going to get it there, I don't know. So the man with the plan, I'll meet him.
Okay.
So internet-wise, we're going to have heck of a sound.
Oh,
should
yeah.
be clear as a
It
bell.
should be clear as a bell.
So I got to figure out how we're going to do the other. But he's probably done got it figured out.
Yep.
Maybe.
Let's hope.
Oh, hopefully we have got it figured out. Let's see. We got to go to news. We're a little late already, but it is a Monday. It is Rattlesnake Rodeo Week. I tentatively got a guest today. I'm not sure. I never did get a confirmation on it. And but anyway, we'll see if that person shows up. If they do, fine. We will talk to them. If not, we will go to regular programming. And then I got to check with Don and Chuck. Chuck most likely get them out here Thursday or Friday with the snakes. Chuck is the one that everybody wants a picture with.
Yeah.
The Woolly Bully.
The Woolly Bully.
Yeah. So we'll find out what day he's out so the kids can come out and get safe pictures with them and a lot easier than at the rodeo.
And don't forget softball this afternoon on WPP.
It's the area game, isn't it? Geneva?
No, that was last week.
Okay, that was the area game.
Okay.
This is Enterprise.
Okay, so it's...
Is that right?
Yeah. I believe so because tomorrow...
Boys or the girls playing Enterprise? Somebody playing Enterprise.
It's girls. Girls. There's so many. We got all week.
We got 2, 4, 6 games or
7.
7 games.
2, 4, 6, 7.
Could be 7. Yeah, games this week. So in the afternoon, I hope you like baseball or softball. Let's see. JV will be at Pleasant Home at 4 o'clock. The ladies Bobcats will be hosting Enterprise, JV, and Varsity today. Tomorrow, High School will host Brantley, 4:30 JV and Varsity. Both of those games be on radio. That's 4 right there. Yeah. Also Tuesday, the Lady Cats will be at Brantley, JV, and Varsity. Then on Thursday, High School hosts Arrington, JV. High School will host Geneva Varsity at 5, broadcast on WOPP. Then on Friday, we will go to Geneva, and most likely a doubleheader because it's the first area game. So they'll probably have to play both of them. Well, they will have to. 7 games this week. 7 games this week. Wow. Lots of baseball and softball.
Softball.
Boy, everybody loves softball, don't they?
Yeah.
That's the biggest growing. It's the number 2 sport on ESPN.
Oh yeah. Girls softball.
Yep. Girls basketball is doing pretty good in ranking. It's not. I don't know what's 3.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I ain't got no idea either. We got to go to news, dadgummit, and catch up what's going on in the world.
Okay, got everything.
Oh, state's dubbing now, so you stop it, and you got a long way to cut off. But yeah, everything's ready.
It was apparently a lone wolf assault.
I want to definitely state that we believe that there was only one attacker responsible for this horrendous event.
Police believe the attacker is a 28-year-old Australian man who is in custody. New Zealand's Prime Minister says efforts are already underway to toughen the country's gun control laws.
Within 10 days of this horrific act of terrorism, we will have announced reforms which will, I believe, make our communities safer.
The massacre claimed 50 lives, dozens of people wounded. Dutch authorities investigating a possible terror attack wounded multiple people in the city of Utrecht. Police, including heavily armed officers, flooding the area after this morning's attack at a busy intersection.
Floodwater is swamping parts of the Midwest.
Heavy rainfall and melting snow have led to dangerously high water in creeks and rivers across several Midwestern states, with the Missouri River hitting record levels in many areas. At least 2 deaths have been blamed on flooding, and 2 other men have been missing for days. Thousands of residents across parts of Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Minnesota, South Dakota, and Wisconsin have been forced to evacuate. More record crests are expected in various rivers by tomorrow. I'm Matt Small.
Ethiopia's transport minister says there are clear similarities between the crash of an Ethiopian jetliner and last year's crash in Indonesia that involved the same type of plane, the Boeing 737 MAX 8. Wall Street this morning, Dow futures down 33 points, S&P futures 3 points higher. More on these stories at townhall.com.
CCB time is 8:38. Time for you to drop by CCB here and meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs, member FDIC. Good morning, I'm Robert Booth for Dateline Action News, Ops #1 local news. This edition of news brought to you by J.M. Jackson, S&P Communications, Farmers IGA, Power South, CCB Community Bank, Blades and Wings Cafe, Hardee's, and the Woodmore.
No, don't turn in at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3 off Airport Road. Now we got it. Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air. Come and visit us Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Breakfast buffet, $6.50 adults, $4 children 10 and under. Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children 10 and under. Children 3 and under free. The Blade and Wing Airport Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family and make your meal a great experience.
Authorities say a woman accused of bullying on Facebook has been arrested on nearly 24 counts of aggravated stalking. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP. Clay County officials say 48-year-old Catherine Patterson was arrested last week. The Ashland resident was apprehended after she was previously ordered to stay off social media. People across the nation are helping to find homes for animals evacuated from shelters in the area where a deadly tornado struck. The storm left 23 dead and dozens injured as it roared through Lee County March 3rd. The Humane Society of the United States contacted several humane societies across the nation to ask for help, including Nashville and Oregon. An inmate has been stabbed to death in the second fatal assault at an Alabama prison within a week. The Alabama Department of Corrections said 56-year-old Ray Little was killed after being assaulted on Friday at the Bibb County Correctional Facility in Brent. With the news flash, I'm Trey Westerberg on your hometown radio station 1290 WOPP.
Manage your debit cards at the touch of a button. CCB's mobile app now provides you with more confidence and peace of mind with our new Card Valet feature. Card Valet gives you greater control and security over using your debit card. Turn your debit card on and off, receive alerts, and manage usage restrictions at the touch of a button. Just one more way CCB makes your life easier. CCB Community Bank, serving our community since 1947. Member FDIC.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station 1290 WOPP. The Auburn Tigers win their first SEC tournament championship since 1985. They downed Tennessee in the championship game on Sunday, 84-64 at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. The Tigers led by Bryce Brown, 19 points. Chumo Kiki added 18 points along with 13 rebounds. Daniel Purifoy pitched in 10. The Tigers were then seeded 5th in the Midwest Regional of the NCAA tournament. They'll face New Mexico State on Thursday in Salt Lake City, Utah. Alabama is heading to the NIT. They will be hosting Norfolk State in Tuscaloosa on Wednesday. They are a #1 seed in the NIT region. College baseball, Alabama losing to Ole Miss 12-2 in Oxford Sunday. They dropped 2 of 3 to the Rebels. Crimson Tide will face Maine on Tuesday. Auburn defeated Tennessee 5-3, completing the 3-game sweep. Take advantage of Jeep's Freedom Days now at your local Jeep dealer.
I'm Tony Desiri on your hometown station, 1290 WOPD.
At Hardee's, we love to surprise people. Not like getting summoned to jury duty or mistaking your backpack for a parachute. Our surprises are good. Like adding our delicious loaded omelet biscuit to our 2 for $4 mix and match deal. Choose between our loaded omelet biscuit, our tasty Frisco breakfast sandwich, our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or our savory sausage and egg biscuit. Get any 2 for $4. It's the best kind of surprise. I mean, it's no pulling into a paid parking meter, but it's a close second.
Hardee's because it tastes better.
Offer available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
Perryman Automotive Products Race Flash. Powered by SB Nation Radio. Kyle Busch earns his 200th career victory, taking the checkered flag in the Auto Club 400. At the Auto Club Speedway, he ties Richard Petty's 200-win mark. Petty had all of his victories come in the Cup Series, while Busch's 200 wins are in the top 3 National Series, 53 in Cup, 94 in Xfinity, and 53 in the trucks. This week, the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series racing at Martinsville in the STP 500. Xfinity Series with the week off. They'll race March 30th at Texas. Cole Custer coming off a win at the Auto Club Speedway. Truck Series back on the track at Martinsville on Saturday. Valtteri Bottas won the Australian Grand Prix to open up the Formula One season in Melbourne. That's your Berryman Automotive Products Race Flash. Powered by SB Nation Radio.
My name is Jay Jackson. I'm the general manager at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet. If it's been a while since you've been to see it, or you've never been to J.M. Jackson, I would like to personally invite you to come see us.
Buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way.
Jerry Laney and Joey Laney, sales managers.
While some things change, some things remain the same. Like excellent customer service and treating you like family. Come see us at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick. And remember, buy your car the right way, the J.M. Jackson way.
Danny Ray Edwards, age 50, a resident of Alba, passed away Thursday at the Medical Center in Enterprise. Funeral service will be held at the Hayes Funeral Home and Chapel at 11 a.m. Burial will be at the Evergreen Cemetery. Visitation will be at Hayes Funeral Home 1 hour before services. Danny Ray Edwards, survived by his father, Randy R. Edwards, brother, Ronnie Joe Edwards, nieces and nephews. Montez Johnson Whiting, age 86, of Op, passed away Saturday at Mizell Memorial Hospital. Survived by her sons and daughter-in-laws, Larry Norris and Teresa, Kenneth Norris and Phyllis, Todd Norris and Terry, brothers Loris Johnson and Joy Johnson, 4 grandchildren, 11 great-grandchildren. A memorial service for Montez Johnson Whiting will be held 11 a.m. at the Westview Baptist Church. Visitation will be held at the church 1 hour prior to services. Memorials can be made to the Westview Baptist Church Building Fund. Jimmy Frank Vick, age 72, of Andalusia, passed away Friday at his residence. Funeral services will be at 2 p.m. from the Foreman Funeral Home and Chapel. Burial will be at the Andalusia Memorial Cemetery. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Jimmy Frank Vick, survived by wife Joe Johnson Vick, son and daughter-in-law Dusty and Carol Vick, a daughter Tammy Lee Hudson, 4 grandchildren, a brother John Vick and wife Faye, his sister Sue Vick Starley, sister-in-law Kay Johnson Suits. Memorials can be made to the Parkinson Foundation or the American Cancer Society. Tommy Hancock, age 67, a resident of Brantley, passed away Friday at his son's home in Troy. Memorial services will be held at the Hayes Funeral Home and Chapel Tuesday at 3 p.m. Visitation will be at Hayes Funeral Home 1 hour prior to services. The family requests memorials be made to the charity of your choice. Tommy Hancock, survived by 2 sons, Forrest Hancock, Taylor Hancock, 4 sisters, Pansy Newman, Barbara Holloman, Deborah Holloman, Darrell Holloman, Sue Holloman. Kenneth David May, age 69, a resident of Grady, passed away Friday. Funeral service will be at 2 p.m. Wednesday at the New Ebenezer Baptist Church. Burial will be in the Rocky Mount Cemetery. Kenneth David May is survived by 3 children, Samantha May, Renee and James Hall, Edward and Dauphin May, 9 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren. His 3 siblings, Bill and Lorraine May, Mary Falk, Mike and Jackie May. The family will receive friends at the church 1 o'clock until 2 before services. Following the burial, family and friends are welcome to attend a gathering at the home of Lloyd and Lottie Huckabee, 17 Lacey Bay Road in Grady. Thomas Bryant Sr., age 85, of Fort Walton Beach, passed away Thursday, March the 4th.
They are here?
Yes. Survived
They're
by
just getting confirmed, but
Milner.
get their names and all, what they're here for.
12 great-grandchildren. Funeral services for Thomas Bryant Sr. will be at 2 p.m. Friday at the Evans Funeral Home. Visitation will be 1 hour before services. Burial will be in the Paxton Cemetery with full military honors.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving a note from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA.
Fresh whole Boston butts, 99 cents a pound. Fresh chicken thighs or drumsticks, 77 cents a pound. USDA filet mignon steak, $12.99 a pound. Kraft American cheese singles, 12 ounces, $1.99. Tide Simply Clean and Fresh detergent, 138 ounces, $7.77. Cottonelle bathroom tissue, 12 double rolls, $5.99. Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Dr. Pepper, 6-pack bottles, 16.9 ounces, 4 for $10. Golden ripe bananas, 2 pounds for 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in the Mar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
The Andalusia Area Chamber of Commerce is looking for groups with whom to partner as it puts together a cleanup Covington County campaign. Executive Director Chrissy Duffy said events are being planned in conjunction with the Earth Day for the week of April the 22nd through the 26th. We'll be kicking off that week with the Andalusia Clean and Green campaign. We'll be talking about litter, reducing the amount of trash and waste we have in general, and recycling. The week will end with a cleanup day on Friday, April the 26th, when the Chamber will work with Frank Schaefer of EMA, Covington Area Transportation CATS, and ALDOT to put teams out picking up trash. As in the past, one of the areas to be cleaned up will be Highway 84 between Andalusia and Opp, and the Chamber of Commerce in each city will attempt to get the whole area clean. They will also work on the areas near Welcome to Covington County signage. As part of the campaign, the Chamber also will be disseminating information about recycling and what can be actually go into the city of Andalusia green recycle bags.
Join Covington Electric Cooperative at their 2019 annual membership meeting on Thursday, April the 4th, as they celebrate 75 years of service. There will be many cash prize giveaways and a chance to win one of 3 $2,500 bill credits. Registered members must be present to win the top 6 prizes: $2,500 bill credits, $600 cash, $500 cash, and $400 cash. Registration opens at 3 p.m. at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Entertainment will begin at 5 p.m. with Elvis impersonator Jerome Jackson. Around 6 p.m., well-known gospel group The Tallies will perform. A brief business session will begin at 7 p.m. Reports on CEC operations will be presented, and 2 members will be elected to the CEC Board of Trustees.
This year's nominations for trustee position made by the nominating committee are District 3, Willie B. Smith, Brantley, Philip Mosley, Brantley. District 4, Heflin Smith, Kinston, Johnny Reynolds, Kinston.
Remember, that's April 4th at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Some seating will be available, but feel free to bring your lawn chairs.
The Covington County Sheriff Office had to bring a small riot under control Friday while officers were attempting to transfer inmates. Olin McKee Jr., Brandon Curry, and Jamie Bush were to be transferred to Conecuh County Jail. The Sheriff Office said the 3 were selected in an effort to control illegal activity and to bring order. They said just Friday, inmates were caught smuggling drugs into the jail. In the process of removing and transferring McKee, the riot broke out. McKee was highlighted as the instigator. While he was being escorted down the stairs, the Sheriff Office said McKee jumped from the steps into a crowd of inmates, starting the riot. Pepper spray was deployed to bring the inmates, both involved and not, under control and pushed them away from the officers. McKee was taken under control a short time later. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 4 in their jail. Covington County Sheriff Department booked in 9, 3 for possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, and meth. 1 public intoxication. 1 for driving under the influence, under 21, minor in possession, illegal possession. 1 violation of probation, 2 counts. 1 serving weekend time. 1 failure to appear, 2 counts. 1 for possession of controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. 5 released, 226 in the Covington County Jail. The Ops City Council will meet 6 p.m. at City Hall. On the agenda is pool water chemistry control, appoint Ben Cooper to the zoning board, appoint Amanda Henderson and Elena Cook to the DRA, resolution for the airport. There will be a workshop at 5:50. Both meetings are open to the public. The Ops City School Board of Education will be holding the regularly scheduled monthly meeting Tuesday at 5 p.m. at the superintendent's office. The public's invited to attend. The City of Andalusia City Council meeting at 6 p.m. on Tuesday. On the agenda is the amending of the hiring policies and procedures, the amending of the street plan to reflect management changes, to declare police vehicle services, back to school sales tax holiday July the 19th through the 21st. Work session at 5 p.m. Both meetings are open to the public. Rattlesnake Rodeos
is accepting applications for arts and crafts vendors.
12 by 12 space, $100. $50 for electrical hookup.
And $10 for city license.
For complete information and application, go to www.rattlesnakerodeo.com.
Or phone Liz Lindsay at 334-858-6624.
Or the City of Hop, 334-493-7840.
See you at the rodeo.
Kindergarten registration. Children must be 5 years old on or before September the 1st to register for kindergarten in the 2019-20 school year. Here are the registration dates. Andalusia Elementary School.
How'd I get that other thing up here? I just hit it and it wasn't.
In the Andalusia Elementary School conference room. Strawn
You'll just go to any file.
From 8 a.m.
Let's see which one do we have. We have your import audios here.
Pleasant Homeschool.
This one here, you're going to go to, well, you can just click right there. There's your Dropbox. Real quick, let me do an import real quick.
The 59th annual Op Rattlesnake Rodeo, March 23rd and 24th. Snake shows,
Okay, now you good?
snake races. Headlining Saturday night, Tiger Fly. Sunday afternoon, country superstar Craig Morgan. Advance tickets at City Hall, $10 per day. Day of, gate tickets are $15 a day. Kids 6 and under free. Gates open 8 a.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. on Sunday. For more info, check them out on Facebook or online at oprattlesnakerodeo.com.
If you look around, this place has changed a lot over the years. Our community has grown. New businesses, new people, new demands on our electric system. But one thing has remained the same. Your Touchstone Energy partner is as committed to providing reliable power at a reasonable price now as they were when the lines were first strung. Rest assured, that commitment won't ever change.
The Op City Utilities, your local Touchstone Energy cooperative.
S&P Communications on the North Bypass here in Op for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications, 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on. Baseball and softball for this week. The OHS JV will be at Pleasant Home at 4 o'clock. The Lady Bobcats will host Enterprise, JV, and Varsity, 4:30. Both games broadcast live here on WOPB.
Shannon.
Tuesday,
Shannon.
Brantley, 4:30, JV, and Varsity. Both games broadcast live here on WOPB. Lady Cats will be at Brantley, JV, and Varsity at 4:30. On Thursday, OHS will host Arrington, 4:30, JV. Varsity will host Geneva, 5 o'clock. Aerial game broadcast live here on WOBB. 4:30, the Lady Cats will be at Strawn, JV and Varsity. The Op Varsity will travel to Geneva on Friday for a possible doubleheader. Both games broadcast live here on WOBB.
The Troy Trojans will open
Just had a couple.
practice
It
March
wasn't
the
in
19th.
order.
A month later, the
She moves
Trojans
it
will
around.
host their annual T-Day
But
game
if you click right
April
here,
20th
it'll either
at
go from
Veterans
top
Memorial
down
Stadium.
or bottom up.
Congratulations to the 2019
That's what we're used to, and she changes it all.
Cheerleaders and mascots. Captain
Like
Sky
everything's on
Strickland, co-captain Ayla Elmore, Cassie
Today's
Van,
Monday.
Rachel Beck, mascot, Adra Hall, mascot.
March 18th.
Go Falcons! Op Rattlesnake
Here,
Rodeo
the almanac
5K
is correct. Yeah, it looks like
2019,
everything's gone in.
Saturday, March the 23rd, Op High School, 502 North Malloy Street in Op. Running 5K and walking 5K, $25. Rodeo armband to the first 200. The
Monday, midday Monday, yeah. Everything went in.
Start time, 9 a.m. sharp. Race day registration and packet pickup starts at 7:15. For complete information, go to oprattlesnakerodeo.com.
Hi, this is Kim Lowe with the American Cancer Society. Relay for Life of Covington County is Friday, April 26th, 6 till 10 at a new location, Springdale Estates in Andalusia. Our theme is taking it to the streets with old-fashioned carnival games, a car show, and talent show. The community is invited to join us at Springdale Estates in Andalusia. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. Join us at the Relay for Life of Covington County, Friday, April 26th, 6 to 10. For more information, relayforlife.org/CovingtonAL.
Miles for Smiles Walkathon will be Wednesday, May the 1st from 8:15 to 10:15 a.m. and from 11:15 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Opp Elementary School car line area. This is to help raise money for the Ronald McDonald House Charities. You can make a donation by contacting an Opp Elementary School student. You can donate at the walkathon or you can donate online. Please come walk a mile to help a family in need smile. This is hosted by the Opp Elementary School Student Lighthouse Team.
That's Dateline Action News. Ops only locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeat it later across town.
Hometown shopping just makes sense.
This is your hometown. Owners and staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Opp and surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to call home. It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time. Whether it's in the back sunroom, the den, or dining area, or strolling around the walking trail or pond, you and your family will always feel comfortable and welcome. That's what taking care of our seniors is all about. So give Donna a call at the Woodmore, 493-2721. Good morning. Here's your weather bug, LA weather. I'm Jim Tice. For today, lots of sunshine this week. For today, mostly sunny with a high of 66, partly cloudy tonight, low 41. Sunny day on Tuesday. For tomorrow, high 65. Mostly clear on Tuesday night, low 40. A sunny day on Wednesday with a high of 67. Mostly clear Wednesday night, low 43. How about 70s? Thursday, sunny with a high near 70. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Great weather coming up. Enjoy the week. That's the latest Lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Hey, 48 is our low. No, it's not. 43. There's a difference in that little way. That thing. Yeah, there we go. It's only one-sided. 43 is our low this morning. The winds are from the northwest, maybe a mile. The official sunrise is 6:52. The official sunset, 6:55. Sunny skies, 55 degrees. Here at the studios of WOPP in Opp, Alabama. Have you thought of using a professional service for your flower beds? Call Brannon Lawn Service. That number is 985-402-5272 for a quote. Robert Brannon, 985-402-5272 if you thought about using a professional for your flower beds. And he does a great, great job. I mean, a great, great job. Hey, we're going to tell you about an open house, so stay tuned for that coming up. And I believe, there we go.
Welcome back again to Moments with the Master. While we get situated here in the studio, as I get closer to the microphone, like I've been encouraged to or told to before, I hope you are
more than once too,
and that you're ready to spend a few moments together with us here in the Word of God. Good to be in the studios at WOPP this morning. My name is Trey Poole. I am the minister of the gospel right here for the Opp Church of Christ, and today we're going to talk about choices. Choices. You know, Robert, we make choices every day. Lots of choices every day. We make small choices, big choices, but we make choices each and every day. So today we're going to spend a few moments talking about those choices that we do make. Let's be reminded this morning as we get started that God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. Your Bible says in Psalm 119, verse 105, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my pathway. Choices. You know, Robert, there are very few people who have to make a deliberate choice between good and evil. Rather, the choice is usually between what one wants to do and what one ought to do. You know, you may say, if the Lord wills, we shall live and also do this or that. But as it is, you boast in your arrogance. All such boasting is evil. Therefore, to one who knows the right thing to do and does not do it, to him it is sin. Robert, those are the words from James. James chapter 5, beginning at verse number 15. Because the choices that most people have to make are not really between good and evil, what's right and what's wrong. Rather, the choice usually comes down to what we want to do versus what we know we ought to do or should do. And so James here says you ought to say, if the Lord wills, we shall live and also do this or that. But he says, as it is, this is what you say. He says, you boast in your arrogance, and all such boasting is evil. Therefore, to the one who knows the right thing to do and does not do it, to him it is sin. Why? Because he knows that it's the right thing to do. You see, it's hard for the Lord to direct someone if he does not make up his mind as to which way he wants to go. God's not going to make up your mind for you as to the direction you're going to choose to go in life. If you're going to choose to go your own way and do what you want to do, or if you're going to choose to go the other way and choose to live for God. God's not going to make that decision for you. So it's hard for the Lord to direct a man if he doesn't know or has not made up his mind as to which way he's going to go. Robert, the Bible says in Psalm 25, verse 12, who is the man who fears the Lord? He will instruct him in the way he should go. My friend, when we fear the Lord, we will choose the way of the Lord and allow the Lord himself to lead us and direct us. But that's your choice. That's my choice. Well, you see, it's choice, not chance, that has the most impact on our future. And Robert, I don't know what all these noises and bumps are because I ain't moved a muscle. But it's choice, not chance, that has the most impact on one's future. Joshua chapter 24, verse number 15. The Bible says, and if it is disagreeable in your sight to serve the Lord, choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served, which were beyond the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you're now living. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. It is choice. Choice. Choose for yourself this day whom you will serve. Oh, my friend, choices. We make them every single day. And I hope and pray that as you are invited to be with us here at the Op Church of Christ, Sunday mornings at 9:30 for Bible class, 10:30 for our Sunday morning worship, and Sunday evening we begin at 5 o'clock. And then on Wednesday nights are at 6 o'clock for Bible study and fellowship. Those 4 opportunities. I hope and pray that you will choose to come and see for yourself what God is doing here at the Op Church of Christ. You will be blessed. We will be blessed and very excited to have you as our honored guest. And we hope you'll take advantage of those times to come out and to be with us in Bible class and worship and fellowship together with God's people. Robert, hope you have a blessed day. Thank you very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, same time and same place, Lord willing.
Trey, that was awful bad. You didn't give me a cue this morning. Hey, we got to go to SRN News here on WOPB.
I'm Rich Thomason. As our government prepares tougher gun control laws in the wake of the deadly attack on 2 mosques, New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern is encouraging citizens to voluntarily hand over their weapons.
You can surrender your gun to the police at any time. In fact, I've seen reports that people are in fact already doing this. I applaud that effort.
Ardern says a revised gun control law should be ready within 10 days.
All right.
They say it appears there was just one gunman in last week's attack in Christchurch. 28-year-old Australian man is in custody. Dutch police looking for a gunman opened fire this morning at a busy intersection in the city of Utrecht, wounding multiple people.
Utrecht authorities say on Twitter that a number of people have been injured as a result of the shooting in a tram in a residential neighbourhood of the city. Trauma helicopters are at the scene and police are appealing to the public to stay away to allow first responders to do their work. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
President Trump travels to 2 states this week, states that are crucial to his re-election.
On Wednesday, the president will visit Ohio to discuss military spending and its impact on jobs at a tank manufacturing facility in Lima. He'll also attend a fundraiser in Canton to benefit his re-election effort and the Republican National Committee. Then on Thursday, Mr. Trump heads to Grand Rapids for a political rally. The president won both Ohio and Michigan in 2016, and they'll be key states again in 2020. Greg Clugston, the White House.
Parts of the Midwest are reeling from historic flooding. High water is blamed for at least 2 deaths in Nebraska, where hundreds of homes have been seriously damaged. Entire communities have been cut off by the floodwaters. On Wall Street this morning, Dow futures are down 47 points. S&P futures up 2. NASDAQ futures currently 1 point higher. More on these stories at Town Hall.
The American Legion Post 157, Highway 29 North in Ghent is open Tuesday through Saturday, and now open on Sunday. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Tuesday through Thursday. 1 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Until, don't forget, pool tournament every Thursday night. Also, Thursday,
All right.
happy hour and jam session on Thursday.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes late.
Every Friday and Saturday night. Now karaoke on Sundays at 2 p.m. Free pool Tuesday to Thursday. And we have bar snacks. At the American Legion, drop in and say hi to Jeannie. At the American Legion, Post 157, Highway 29 in Ghent. No. Don't turn in at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3 off Airport Road. Now we got it. Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air. Come and visit us Monday through Friday.
Have y'all been lunch over there?
5 p.m.
Great.
8 a.m. until 2 p.m.
Oh, 12 o'clock, so not a good time. You got all them lawyers and you all them liars. Although most of them I know pretty well. But go at 11 o'clock or about 12:30. Breakfast is good. I understand I haven't made it to breakfast. I was going to go last Saturday, but I'm doing this. They call it Run for God, but I'm walking. I came in last place and I got that really sewed up real good. I don't plan on getting much faster than that. I had to slow down or Mirasu was going to beat me, being last. So I slowed down. Now I just need to put the time in. And the crazy thing, I'm doing it because of my knee. My knee didn't give me a bit of problem. My ankle did.
Who's taking that up? I heard about that, but who's kind of...
Don Cotton and Gary Miller and I and Randy Breedlove met and got it started. It started some time ago, but Jan White, Greg's wife, was in the first one. And Jan is the most athletic person you'd ever think about, you know? And she did it, and it impressed Don so much, it's the second time he was in it. And from there on, he's been promoting, getting out, and he was promoting something else here one day, and I told him, I said, it seemed like there'd be some interest here and all, blah, 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 blah. So got him to get gear together, and anyway, that's what it started. Our biggest problem Saturday, I can't make it because of the rodeo, but it's supposed to be also the meeting where they tell you what kind of shoes to get and all that kind of stuff. So instead, they're just going to go through the conditioning stuff Saturday and put that off to the next Saturday, the shoes and all that. So, so I reckon I'll have to do my thing Friday. I can't do it Sunday either. So I'll probably have to do Thursday and Friday back to back.
That's good though.
Oh yeah. And when you got people there and you're carrying on about it, Carol with Opportunity is with us too. And of course, she's the MET, whatever the crap is. And she knows all the medical problems. Yeah. But we had fun about that. And I make no bones. I have no plans to care. I don't care if I ever make 5 miles or what it is. I just want the time. 30 minutes of walking or 40 minutes, That's all. I think timing right now is what I need. Yeah. And natural fluid and all can help heal the knee. And by walking, if you still got the fluid, I may not have the fluid, too dang old, but if that works, then great. And if it don't, then I got to do surgery on the knee. So, I will try that first. Okay, got a little soundtrack thing after this. I'll go live, but I got this live commercial and it's yours. Y'all's. Not really y'all. I'll talk to you. Moral support? Moral support. Moral support.
How about 70s? Thursday sunny with a high of 70. Friday sunny with a high near 74. Great weather coming up. Enjoy the week. That's the latest Lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Hey, 43 is our low this morning. The winds, well, they're from the northwest at maybe a mile. I'm lying a little bit there, I think. The official sunrise at 6:52. The official sunset at 6:55. We got sunny skies for the day. We got sunny skies Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Rattlesnake Rodeo Day, and Sunday, Rattlesnake Rodeo with rain coming in late Sunday night. We'll take that. Like for it to move on to Monday or Tuesday, though. You always get scared that they might want to move up a little bit. Hey, it's 56 degrees and sunny skies here at the studios of WOPP. Open house this Friday from 3 o'clock until 6, and Saturday from 10 o'clock until 3. 2-lot fence with vinyl chain link, 5 foot high, new metal roof, heavy duty steel, new interior paint. Living room and study has tongue and groove, pine flooring. Remainder of the flooring is life-proof tongue and groove. New Whirlpool glass top stove with all the appliances furnished. 2 of those Courier toilets, a bath and 3/4. Bath and 3/4? Never heard of that one, but in there. Again, there's a lot of things I never heard of. 2 8x12 Tex porches, garage with newly painted floor and door, and 1 is a sliding door. It actually goes onto the patio. Absolutely wonderful family-friendly neighborhood within walking distance to the parks, schools, churches, and restaurants. Great neighborhood for any age group. The only problem, you got to live next door to, right next door, not next, pounds next, but right before that is Don Chilbury. That's the only thing I know that might be a negative, but thank God Carol lives there. So you got a beautiful neighbor with Carol. 707 East Ida Avenue. Go to the open house this weekend. Good morning to Amanda.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Well, y'all got a good little project, I think, going on that I definitely want to support, and y'all are promoting it various ways, I understand.
Yes, sir. We've got it on Facebook through the DRA Facebook page. We have a fundraiser coming up, going on right now, and then we also have a special event coming on April the 2nd.
How are we doing the fundraiser?
Okay, so the fundraiser is a t-shirt fundraiser. All of the proceeds go toward our downtown revitalization. The first thing would be industrial string lights over Main Street, East and West Covington Avenue. You can pick up forms at the city office. From Pam Potter at the Senior Center, as well as Body Conscious and any DRA member.
Okay, several places to get them.
Yeah, several places to get them. The deadline to order is March 28th, which is next Thursday.
Wow.
So you'll have between now and then to get your orders in, so that we can go forward with that, and we're excited about it.
need to do that soon then, don't they?
Get it
Yeah.
on in.
How much are the shirts?
We have youth sizes all the way up to through the adult sizes. So youth are $18. Adult small to extra large is $20, and then adult 2XL and above are $22.
$2 higher. They always do that to us.
Yeah.
They always get the big guy. Always do it to the big guy. I'm so used to it, it's unreal.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We pay for our sins of eating good. All right, the event you got coming up.
Yes, we are so excited about it. On April the 2nd, it's a Tuesday night, 6 p.m. at Westview Baptist Church. We are hosting something called Downtown Comeback. That is with Jim and Mallory Raspberry and Josh Noel from HGTV's hometown. They're from Laurel, Mississippi. They were pretty vital in their own town's revitalization, and we have a lot we can learn from them, and they're going to share with us about Laurel's revitalization as well as how we can apply those same things here in Opp. So we're very, very excited to host that event.
Got a lot of film things, I think, one of the reasons being at Westview, right?
Yeah, we had some audio-visual needs that we needed to have available for them, so that's Westview was a great location for us to be able to have video and sound for them.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that up there.
Yeah.
I don't run it, by no means.
Yeah.
But somehow get involved at times. I don't know why I get involved. The guys do a good job without me.
Oh, yeah.
And I want the day off on Sunday. I understand the meeting the other night was quite well.
It did. It went really well. We had around 100 people come to the Catch the Vision meeting at the downtown, and we had a lot of positive feedback. And we're just very, very excited about the future of Ops Downtown, and then how we can all work together, to kind of get it to that point where we want to see it.
The people that actually own buildings down there, if their building hadn't been already declared historical, there's paperwork they can do to get that done. I understand.
Yeah, possibly there are grants available through state and federal resources, so we can always look in that. We've been given a good stack of grants to apply for from Martha Roby and her assistants, and so that's a possibility. And we hope to eventually be able to offer our own grants funded locally by through some of these fundraiser type things and private donations. We would love to be able to turn around and put that money right back into the community by offering grants to our business owners downtown without having to go through state and federal resources.
I think right now the basic thing, the ones that owns buildings down there, if they don't have any plans, just spruce up, make the front look good. Make the front look good so the town looks good.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't cost that much money to make the front look good till you figure out what you're going to do with it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it depends on your end goal, but like I said, there should be sources available through grant. If you're wanting to restore versus just just painting or something like that. Restoration can cost a little bit more, but.
As far as I know, there's only one merchant take advantage of that so far. So, that's been around a while, to be honest. It's been declared that area. I don't understand why they don't take more advantage of it. It's a little work, but, and they tell you kind of, you want to keep the, what it looked like years ago.
Right, yeah. We would love to encourage historical preservation if possible. Some of the buildings may not be, that may be too far gone to do that, but if possible, we'd love to encourage that historical preservation.
With the street lights like they are now, we need to have more things downtown. It's bright downtown, first of all. It's very safe to do anything we want to do downtown, street dances or street picking or whatever you want to call it. So, and of course, right off the depot should be that back part of it where the loading dock is, to me, looks like a natural place to have a stage.
For sure.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we look forward to holding those kind of events downtown and just bringing more life back to our downtown district. And it's not going to happen overnight, but we've got to take baby step after baby step to get there. And
I don't know if anybody drove in downtown on Saturday night about 6:30. the auction has brought cars back on the street down there.
Oh, that's good. I haven't tried the auction.
Oh,
There
from
you go.
Bob Taylor's right on down to the donut shop, and then on Main Street, parked like crazy. It looks really good on a Saturday night.
That's good. Need to check that out.
Kind of like the donut shop on Saturday morning makes the streets look good, you know. Remember those days when the cars were parked there, and then I guess disappeared. So we got to have activities to make people come downtown.
Right.
Specialty shop is what works in downtown in most other cities, isn't it?
Right. I would think so. I think just having a diverse, you know, set of building or businesses downtown would help with drawing people back.
I know some towns, they're family-owned little businesses that may not open till 4 o'clock in the afternoon until 8 or 9 o'clock at night, meaning that the husband and wife has other business, but they're having fun with their game room or their sandwich shop or whatever they're doing. So all those things do work, don't they? Done proven.
Yeah. And I hope we can see more of that in the months and years to come, for sure.
I've had the pleasure to watch a big city redevelop their downtown. I'm talking about Montgomery. Who'd ever thought that did what they? I mean, who thought to put a baseball field in downtown? I mean, in Montgomery. And then name it the Biscuits on top of that. Maybe we need to do a baseball field behind Wells Fargo and call it the Snakes.
we do need some green spaces, that's for sure. Yeah.
Of course, you know, I don't know, you may know, may not know, we're working on a museum for the Rattlesnake Rodeo, so I think that'll add to the area down that way. So, but anything like that would attract people.
That's true.
Are you the moral supporter? That's what you're supporting.
That's all I'm here for.
The moral supporter, huh?
The moral support.
Did she forget anything?
I don't think so. Well, I do want to say the event on April the 2nd, it is free and open to the public.
Oh, okay.
However, donations will be accepted, and that will go toward, you know, downtown projects. So.
Well, now let's see. Y'all got your nonprofit, hadn't you? DHR, or is it not yet?
DRA. It's in the
Would
process.
works, okay.
It's in the works. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, I was going to make a push. You know, if you have tax problems, donate. So stay tuned. It will be.
Well, and we partner with Kelpinand Society, and they do have their nonprofit. So if you absolutely needed right at this moment, you know,
You can
tax
redirect it.
refund, we can redirect it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So keep that in mind. Some people are having to face that now. I know I just had to pay a ton corporate. That's the problem when you have a successful year. Uncle Sam wants it.
That's right.
It's true.
And then you say, "Well, I should have bought more." Well, then you got a bigger debt. You know, I don't know what. I tried to balance that part. It's hard to figure out. But main thing to remember: get your T-shirt.
Yes, get your T-shirt. The T-shirt has the lake on the back of it, the city seal on the front, and so it's a really pretty T-shirt. And like I said, all proceeds go into our downtown projects.
And don't forget the event night.
And don't forget the event, April 2nd, 6 p.m., Westview Baptist Church. Downtown comeback with HGTV's Hometown co-stars Jim and Mallory Raspberry and Josh Noel.
Well, we hope people go and attend, and I know we'll keep announcing it and check it out on Facebook.
Yes, it's all on Facebook. You can search DRA and it should pop up for you. And we've got the information about the T-shirts as well as the event information.
I was going to say the T-shirt's got an order form on it too.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank y'all for coming out, and hey, I know it's going to be successful.
Yeah, thanks for having us, and we sure hope so.
Yeah, welcome anytime, you know that.
Thank you.
Oh, cool.